Fortress Friday again. I promise tomorrow I'll continue Security Breach.
Will you actually, though?
I promise, because I want to finish it, because I've heard the ending completely gives me license to hate that little fuck, Gregory. But it's Fortress Friday again. We got my wife and my brother. Say hi.
Hello.
We're currently talking about X-Men before I started the stream, so she's going to finish her thought now.
Well, but just in general, I get the original three movies were, like, monumental for the success of comic book movies in general, so I'm not going to slam it that hard, but they really watered down everybody's character. Like, you know how in X-Men 2, Kurt is, like, super Catholic, and that's kind of all we know about him?
Mm-hmm.
He is Catholic in the comic books. However, would you believe that he's a mega movie buff? He loves movies. He's a Star Wars nerd.
You know, in the comics, they tried to make him Pope at one point.
Yep.
They tried to make him what?
Pope.
The Pope. It was one of the weirder comic
That's
books.
actually awesome. I know in one comic he did manage to get priest status, which is awesome. Like, yes, he's Catholic, but that's not his entire character. Also, he's fluffy. He has fur. He isn't like he is in X2, and he doesn't hurt himself either. I don't know why they added that. That's disturbing that they had to add the whole self-harm thing. Because Kurt is more than willing to do things that's considered a sin to Catholic standards for fun. Like the man's a whore.
Thomas, and also,
But
never take Koi's word for when he says he's going to bed. I always watch his Discord status when he says that.
Wait, when did I say... Wait, what?
According to Thomas Cockrum, you said you were going to be headed. You said you were going to be headed to bed not too long after you were done with your MK stream.
I never said I was going to bed. So I don't think I did.
Huh. But you've done that before. You're like, I'm going to bed. You're like, yeah, I'm going to go to bed too. And then I can't sleep, so I start scrolling group chats and stuff, and I see you online, and I'm like, motherfucker.
I mean, I leave my phone on, like, charging, so if that's...
Oh, we're going to a classic attack and defend map.
like one thing is that comics that not a lot of people know about Kurt is that he's also a really skilled swashbuckler. No one knows these things because the movies just kind of chop him up to Catholic boy. That's it.
Actually, the swashbuckler thing I did know thanks to Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Oh yeah, because he has the pirate costume, doesn't he?
That and the two swords.
Yeah. Man, the original Ultimate Alliance was so good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 wasn't bad. It's just,
It was just... Ultimate Alliance 2 was just like... It felt like they didn't know what they wanted to do with it, and then got told they had to use the Civil War storyline.
I mean, it's not a bad idea for a concept for a video game. Like, the whole choosing a side thing between heroes, like, that's
Yeah,
not
I just think the fact
idea.
that you... I just think the fact that you can't, I just think the fact that you have to fucking redo the whole story and you can't just select a mission back to the team split to get the other team's missions is dumb.
I'm pretty sure you can, actually. I think that would...
No, we tried it, remember? Like 4 times. It didn't work. We had to new game it and make a different save. On the hard difficulty, because the hard difficulty saves your progress between saves. But if you play on normal or easy, you're just fucked.
But to X-Men, Kurt isn't the only one that suffers from that really fucking hard. Like Wolverine suffers from a little bit of his character getting completely tossed to the wayside. Xavier does.
Well, I'd say their
Storm
characters got
definitely does.
simplified.
They simplified it in a bad way.
I can agree to that. I think the worst... I think the dirtiest Xavier's ever been done was actually the 80s cartoon.
Really? That's the one that did him the dirtiest?
Yeah, because in that one, he fucking uses his powers all the time without fucking... Like, you know, throughout like Patrick Stewart's run or Evolution or the comic books, he's always like, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Because, I could violate all these basic privacy, ethical situations because I can, but I'm not going to because that would make me about as bad as Magneto. I
The-
shouldn't be doing things just because I can.
80s cartoon Xavier's like, I'm gonna just hop in this brain.
And rewire it to my desire.
Like, literally, he gets angry with Sabretooth for not letting him root around his head.
Do they ever call him out for it, or like?
No,
Still
no.
hero.
The 80s cartoon completely botched Xavier in favor of getting everybody else right. This is one of the only... Surprisingly, outside of Origins, every version of Gambit's been pretty good.
The Gambit's usually done pretty nicely.
We're not going to talk about Wolverine Origins, though, because that was some ass.
I recall you liking that movie when we came out of the theater.
I liked every movie at that age. I was a fucking real-life Chester A. Bum.
Oh my god, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
And yes, Thomas, I have seen some of the videos with Mimi Sentry.
Which is ironic because now you look like Chester A. Bum.
Ah, fuck you. I'm better maintaining that, bitch.
What'd you say?
I said I'm better maintaining that, bitch. Why the fuck are these Ingies building all their shit right outside our spawn?
I have no idea. I'm not even really paying
I had-
attention.
But you guys did enjoy X-Men Wolverine or First Class though.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the best one so far.
I still don't think I like James McAvoy as young Xavier that much, especially compared to Fassbender's young Magneto.
I really liked young Xavier.
The only one of the big things of one of the things that I definitely did notice that I did notice the first time I watched First Class, right near the end of the movie, Fassbender had a real struggle holding that Scottish accent back. We've got a gay Charles.
Something I want to say about I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Young Xavier's actor.
James McAvoy.
I think he did a really good job of bringing that warmth to the character. Like,
Yes.
and I think there should be a warmth to Xavier because he's a headmaster. Like, he's taking care of all these kids. Yeah, he should be a warm character that you could be like, okay, yeah, no, I'd let this man teach my kids.
Right, and that's also something I think Evolution did very well was Xavier as a cartoon. I think Evolution is the best X-Men cartoon that's been made thus far.
But yeah, I really like the warmth the actor brought to the role, like of the young Xavier.
There was only one thing that I find a little odd, which is how I don't hate how they did Mystique in this one. They actually gave her character, which I loved. They actually indulged in her whole dilemma of wanting to be normal and then learning to like herself, which is very much a thing she goes through in the comics. My only issue with it is because of how they redid the backstory with her, it kind of leaves a real big hole for Kurt's backstory for when he shows up later.
I mean, she does.
Because they introduced to Azazel so quick. Also, her and Azazel had nothing between them, and I'm like, you can't do that. Her and Azazel had a huge thing.
They pretty much only put Azazel in the movie because he is a popular X-Men villain.
Yeah, I had no idea what Azazel was doing there.
Other than, huh?
I mean, don't get me wrong, the scene where he started dropping all the agents out of the sky, that was sick. But I had no idea what Azazel was doing there. He would never have an ankle.
Other than maybe wanting a higher concentration of mutants to shag and make super babies.
Somebody just stabbed me with the eternal reward. If you see me, it's a spy.
And yeah, Michael Fassbender as a young Magneto. That is some of just.
Did you say Fassbender?
Did I say it wrong?
It's Fassbender, like fast without the T. It's not Faz, like Fazbear.
Okay, Fassbender.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, no, he was awesome as young Magneto.
And then I believe, though they were originally intended to be the same timeline, I believe thanks to Days of Future Past, they are not the same timeline as the original 3.
Right, like originally it was supposed to... Right. But then timey-wimey shit.
Right. Oh, Demo Man blew my ass up!
Not to mention, if you try to align it with the original 3, it doesn't add up.
Yeah,
For a
there's...
couple reasons.
Yeah, First Class has a ton of dips, like Magneto and Charles.
With her running to Magneto first and foremost and meeting Azazel that soon but not talking to him completely ruins why Kurt's in Germany in the first place.
Not to mention Magneto and Charles split at the end of the movie, which doesn't make sense with the beginning of Last Stand.
Right, so yeah, separate timeline.
Which, yeah, but that's another thing she pointed out to me when we watched Last Stand. When in that opening where they're visiting Jean, when she lifts the cars and Magneto gets all excited, that Charles, that's gay as fuck. And I don't know if they were intending to throw that subtle hint because a lot of people think they kind of gay from one another, or if that was just Ian McKellen's actual sexuality slipping out.
One of the funniest things to me was the clip of seeing Ian McKellen say, "Bitch, please."
He does this TV show in England where he's one of these two gay dudes that are in a relationship, and he hates his mom-in-law. And it's so funny. Because it's like, I never talked about your mother this way. My mother had the good sense to die.
Ian McKellen is such a damn good actor.
He's just a fucking awesome person.
Well, here's the thing, too, because you know how with most actors, you usually assign them to just, like, oh, they're that person from that movie? Like, you assign them to the one role they played.
Yeah.
Can't do that with Ian McKellen, because, like, yeah, I can either say the guy who played Magneto or Gandalf, you know?
Yeah, first and foremost, Magneto pops into my head, and then Gandalf. I crit that heavy for nothing. What the ball biscuits?
Oh, and you guys wanted to talk about creepy storylines in the comic books. I can't remember which timeline it was, or continuity, but, Xavier had the hots for Jean.
That was part of the Ultimate timeline, I think. Yeah, the Ultimates had a real thing for incest.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not even sure if that was the Ultimate or if that was 616. But yeah, Xavier just pulls Scott aside and says, "Hey, I'm in love with Jean."
Running away, I'm running away. 'Cause I'm just a scout, and that's an uber heavy.
Yeah. Because bear in mind, Walker, we want to say, oh, that's not part of the main timeline. The main line has plenty of stupid stuff. Red Skull eating Professor X's brain to get his powers.
Sorry, what? Ultimate?
No, that was the main one. That was 616, the main Earth. Yeah.
I think Danielle's having an aneurysm.
Because we have seen in the comics that that's not how mutations work. You can't do that.
You're... That's what we're saying. That's why I was so stupid.
It's like Marvel hires the shit writers on purpose because then, like, they hire those shitty writers, so then when other writers are like, hey, how about that pay raise? Can we get a fair wage? And they're like, for this writing?
I would actually more believe that they get those shitty writers so that they can announce a new comic stream, and people are more likely to buy it because they're like, oh, thank God, new comic. Like, that's exactly what's happening with
You mean on?
Spider-Man stuff with Peter, right?
Yeah.
So what do? They go and announce Nightcrawler as the next Spider-Man for a little bit, and everybody's fucking ecstatic, and they want to read it.
Actually,
It creates
like
an artificial hype.
the most recent thing I saw with Spider-Man is he's having a crossover with the Spider-Man from the PS4.
Right now. It's not happening right now. It won't happen until next year. It's still in works.
But yeah, it's like a crossover with the PS4 Spider-Man, and it's like, go PS4 Spider-Man, beat the bad writing out of him.
Well, but that's currently, like I said, that's currently getting announced soon. And the whole thing is that I think it's an artificial hype because they try to get people excited
Pop.
before the comic book is released.
Can we just agree that comic books are dead?
No, what the fuck?
I don't know. It just feels like there's not really that many good.
Paperback versions, maybe, because everybody's got digital formats now, but no, the fuck they're not.
Okay, good comic book stories are dead.
No, the fuck they're not. You just gotta know where to find them.
Yeah, like just recently, Paul Dano, the guy that played the Riddler in the Batman movie, the new Robert Pattinson film, wrote a 7-8 part series called The Riddler Year One that is just so fucking good.
Like, Peter is getting his shit wrong, but that doesn't mean that every comic book story ever is bad.
All right, fair enough. I was being a little facetious. Oh, speaking of actors and stuff, like doing cool stuff like that, you know one of my favorite redemption stories?
Huh.
The guy who played King Piccolo in the live-action Dragon Ball Evolution is the guy who voiced Zamasu.
Really?
And I feel like, because he bring, I don't know, have you heard his performance as Zamasu?
Yeah.
The spy is really fucking trying here.
He did such a, in the show, have you heard the performance?
Yes.
He did such a damn good, honestly, it was like, dude, you don't have to go that hard. It's Dragon Ball.
For real. Like, bruh, it's fucking DB's, it's fucking DB, not even DBZ or DB, the two ones that were undebatably good, is one of the mixed bag ones.
But yeah, no, he did such a good job as Zamasu. I really felt like he was like, look, I did the Dragon Ball, he really wanted to redeem himself after the whole Dragon Ball Evolution thing. Thoughts on that? Because yeah, that was the guy who played King Piccolo in Evolution.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's a fucking change. That's a fucking redemption arc if I've ever seen it.
Behind the wall. How did he hit me?
The spy?
No, there was a sniper.
Either he could, either he corner peg, either he pixel counted and pegged an itty bitty bit of you.
Okay, I don't know where you are, so I can't really show you where on the map I was, but I was close to the point, right? In one of those upper levels where there's the viewing window and stuff. I was in the corner with my, it's hard to explain. I don't know where you are. I'll show you if I ever see it for you.
But yeah.
Frankly,
No,
I'm
but
hard to explain this thing. I think it's just gonna pop out of it.
You alright, Danielle?
I think she's more interested in the conversation than she is the gameplay.
I can't split my attention like that. If I'm engaged in conversation, I'm saying
Okay, fair enough. You know what then? While you're
Fucking douche took the metal from me.
from the game, then can I send you the voice thing I was talking to Walker about, just so you can hear the performance? I don't.
You fucking French piece of fucking.
Oh, is it that one spy that I was pounding?
Yeah.
Now a problem now that I'm gone?
Yeah, he just fucking tricked me into prioritizing his sapper over him because I thought he ran away.
But yeah.
No, I was on the whole game. I'm surprised that as soon as I left, you have a problem.
As soon as we were gone, he was like, "Bet, brother."
But yeah, Danielle, click on those tweets and listen to the clips. The character Zamasu is the green fella. But I just want you to have a listen to the performance and see what you think. You know, because I think even if you're not familiar with the character, you can still judge the performance, right?
Yeah, I guess. I just don't know what I'm looking for though, like in terms of what he's supposed to sound like. But I'll just hear it.
Just know he's a hyper pompous douchebag whose whole goal is to kill every mortal being in the universe because he doesn't think they deserve to exist.
So basically, he got on Twitter.
Hey, I mean, Ultron took one look at the internet in Age of Ultron and knew we had to go.
I mean, to be fair, Zamasu had been, like, watching mortals for literally thousands of years, so... Oh, goddamn spy.
Fuck, god damn it. There goes my tellies again.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Why?
He
I
would
just...
fuck himself. Like if he were to kill himself, he'd fuck himself. That's the energy I
Dom-
get from this guy.
Oh, Zamasu?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Very narcissistic.
I mean, him and Goku Black kind of give the vibe that they might have.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I don't remember the much of
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Honestly, just the short line of repent for your arrogance and the second one sounded better than the whole first one.
Oh my god, that was such a good one, though, wasn't it?
Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
I like the second one you said better than the first one.
Mission ends in 10.
Oh, well, there's actually more clips in the first one. Like, if you actually, like, click on the tweet and go...
Oh, okay. I was
Right.
Oh shit,
Okay.
I
So
thought it
am I
was
comparing
Kobe.
him
This is
to-
fine.
No, just listening to the voice, like, just hearing his performance overall. Because, yeah, I just, like, it's gotta be one of the best performances I've ever heard in anime.
No, don't revote Gorge. Vote fucking Egypt, you fuckers.
Midi fickies.
I mean,
Damn it, Egypt's the
yeah,
best
that
map.
makes good.
Well, I don't want to play
But yeah,
Gorge
I
again,
still
so
don't
everybody
think-
back to lobby.
You know... Yeah, I definitely don't blame him for the performance he gave in Piccolo, because I'm sure that was, like, the directors and shit, you know?
Oh, that's what I thought we were comparing because I haven't seen either.
Oh. I mean... Dang it.
Like I said, I'm not familiar with this stuff. Remember, you and Walker were trying to show it to me while you guys were both still living with your parents, and I just could not. I can't
Fair
get
enough.
into Dragon Ball to save my life. Like, it's just not engaging to me.
Dragon, dragon,
I
dragon
like
ball.
the jokes. I like the humor. I like the slice of life moments. The actual stakes in which they put is not engaging to me.
Which is fair, because, like, a lot of the stakes barely even count since they have the Dragon Balls, and
And
since
that's why I don't think I could get into it.
GT's
Because
not a...
yes, Dragon Ball X Machina to always save their asses.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Feel any consequences.
That's one of the reasons I like GT, because the final season of GT, the Dragon Ball straight up went, "Hey, you use us too much, motherfuckers!" And dragons came out of each Dragon Ball that they had to fight to get them back.
Yeah,
Well, hold on,
yes,
'cause-
they won the fight, didn't they? It's not really. It's not.
Eventually, but at least added the stake that you weren't sure, because especially when they fought the last dragon, Omega Shenron, he was kicking their ass.
Well, but it's Dragon Ball. They always succeed. That's just kind of the thing with Dragon Ball is it's one of those '90s animes that's like, oh no, will they survive? And they actually do. And it's always like,
That's actually one of the reasons I like the Goku Black arc is because there were stakes. Because in the future timeline, there were no Dragon Balls at all.
Yeah, so if they died there... Well, except the Super Dragon Balls are probably available.
Nope, the Super Dragon Balls were destroyed.
How the fuck...
After Zamasu used the Super Dragon Balls to give himself immortality, him and Goku Black destroyed the Super Dragon Balls.
How the fuck you do that?
I guess they... I don't know, just blasted him, I guess, or something.
They are
But yeah, no.
strangely fragile things.
But yeah, they in fact destroyed the Super Dragon Balls after they used them to make Zamasu immortal.
Huh. What about Namek?
Yeah, no, they're gone. Zamasu...
We're told, because most, other than the Goku Black one that we actually see happen, that's all shit that already happened by the time Trunks went back in time to warn them about the android.
That's not what I mean. I actually want to feel the emotion, but I watched something. Like, One Piece.
Actually, you do in the Goku Black arc. Walker can even admit this. Walker, remember that scene where Trunks was lamenting the life he could have had? Like when he was back in the present timeline, and he started lamenting of what he could have had, but then Goku Black came along. You remember the scene I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, it's a great scene. It's a great scene.
Like, God damn it, Dragon Ball, you're not supposed to make me have feels.
Yeah, because that scene...
Right there, that comment is precisely why I can't get into it.
Because you prefer shows where you do get the feels.
Or it's just a comment. If you just stick to one or the other, I'm fine with it. If you try to pretend you're supposed to be this big emotional thing, but then you play it like a comedy, I'm not gonna like it. Like,
You
honestly,
honestly might like...
Dragon Ball would be better if it was just like or just the action. Don't try to combine it with no consequences because you're pussyfooting the actual idea of losing a big time character. Actually stick to an idea of one or the other. Like, don't get me wrong, you can mix the two well, but the shows that mix the idea of losing in high intense stakes tend to do better. It's half the reason why I'm kind of slipping out of people as I go along. Because it was great. We had the goofy shit mixed with super high stakes, but at this point 17, you have folks been to hell and dead multiple times, but they always get brought back, and it's always like, oh no, damn shit again.
Whatever will they do?
It's like, I actually want to be caught off guard by somebody dying for once. I want to be caught off guard by a long-term consequence. I'm tired of people pussyfooting because they don't want to lose the marketability of the character.
Here's the thing, though, like, because you got to be careful when killing off a character, because if it's not done well, it can come off as cheap or just used for shock value. Okay, an example. I felt in Mortal Kombat 9, Kung Lao's death was actually really well executed and did serve a purpose.
I don't know.
However, okay, Walker, the scene where Sindel starts killing a bunch of characters, I feel like that was done purely for shock value.
Yes. Though I also feel like there is no real purpose to kill off Kung Lao.
Well, no, because there was an immediate thing. Like, you know, we got to see Liu Kang go into a rage and, like, you
Yeah,
know,
but
that's
there was
what
no purpose for the death.
Like I said, I'm reading the X-Men comic books right now, right? I'm still currently in the late 70s era because we're going down chronologically, starting with when Wolverine, Storm, and Colossus entered the picture. But something that I've noticed a lot with the X-Men is they're always like, oh, is this the end of the X-Men? Are they finally going to die? But the comics kind of make fun of that with certain passive remarks from characters. It's like, yeah, they're going to succeed. Somebody might die that we didn't expect. But, you know, most of the time they'll be fine. And then they poke jokes at that fact. They're acknowledgement of it. And they
Oh my god.
play with it. Dragon
Oh
Ball
no!
tries to paint itself as completely serious and then does exactly what the comic books do. It's like, you can't have both.
Oh no, Jean died again.
Exactly, but they joke about it. You gotta throw it at you in humorous fashion.
Oh no, Scott's dead again.
Well, like in the comic book I just read, Scott was falling out of the sky again, and he thought he was gonna die. He's like, oh, well, maybe this time I'm finally dying. Looks around, doesn't see anybody ready to catch him. Yep, I think this is finally it. And then Banshee just swoops in out of nowhere.
Actually, another great bit of self-aware comedy was in the animated film Superman and Batman: Public Enemies. I believe that's what it was called, right, Walker?
The one where Luthor becomes president?
Right, and everyone's after Superman and Batman. They get surrounded by a bunch of supervillains, and like Superman's like, "Want me to take this, Batman? Your funeral Superman already had one." So it's like, okay, I can approve. Oh, another great bit.
Where they don't take themselves too seriously. Maybe that's what it is. And so it's
You probably like Super better then, because that one takes. Well, I guess it depends on the scenarios, because there's plenty of times where they're not taking it as like super seriously. It just depends.
like some of the slice of life jokey stuff I've seen. I always laugh. Like I don't know what the context is. All I know is that Goku's flying away pretending he got hit.
Forgot my tractor.
That's hilarious. That is funny. Or the whole thing of Vegeta learning how to drive and his whole relationship with Bulma in general. It's funny. I love it. Oh, serious show. Fighting. Thousands of
Honestly, the
Say it falls
context
under
for
action
that
comedy.
that context for that bit with the I forgot my tractor makes it even better. The beginning of the episode, we're introduced to the fact that Goku has been told by Chi-Chi, no fighting at all right now. You need to work. So he has his tractor with him because he's taking it to get fixed. These aliens show up because they are under the belief that Hercule's actually the strongest on Earth, and they want to challenge him. And he's like, and he sees Goku, who is like, "What's going on over here with this crowd?" In the crowd, and is like, "First you have to beat my bodyguard." And if initially Goku's willing to play along with it, but then Chi-Chi sees everything going on because she's in town with Goten, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And Goku's like, "Uh-oh, Hercule, punch me." I forgot my tractor.
Funny fun thing, that wasn't in the Japanese dub. That was an English dub thing because Sean Schimmel ad-libbed it.
I know. See, that shit's funny. I like that. And then, like, Dragon Ball tries to take itself way too fucking serious.
Like, for example, I couldn't hear her. She was saying something.
Oh, I thought you were about to bring up an example.
No,
I was asking you
for
an example of them when they took themselves too seriously, because I've never felt like Dragon Ball's taken itself too
When
seriously.
Vegeta died, yet they bring him back just less than a season later.
Wait, which time Vegeta died?
The Majin Saga. The Majin Saga, how he died, and then like not even half the season later, they were like, "Hey, you want another pot shot at Boo?"
You can't have cheerful goodbyes like a character's actually going to die, see characters actually working through the mournful trauma of losing that character, and then just bring that character back.
Yeah, that did kind of make the whole thing with him hugging Trunks and whatnot feel like it was for nothing.
Like,
When
that's
they
what I mean. It wants to be more of a comedy, or it wants to be serious, but it plays like a comedy. A good example for having cheerful
So you
moments-
don't like?
No, here's the thing, because you can have both. Like I was going to say, One Piece does this brilliantly. It actually brings up lasting trauma and lasting consequences while also doing it happiness.
I just got fucking telefragged.
Like, do I got to bring up Luffy's brother?
His
Okay,
one-
here's the thing though.
But they don't try to write it off like, oh, but we actually want this character back because it was popular. No, they stick to it and allow Luffy to grow from the grief that this caused him. It makes it feel more genuine, and I can believe both the tearful and funny moments in it.
Because there were times when, like,
Naruto
'cause,
did
yeah,
similar things.
You know that
Lack of consequences that makes it to where Dragon Ball falls completely.
actually, did you know that eventually they find out Luffy has a second brother?
really,
He's tan and blonde and named Sabo. And at first, him and Luffy don't get along, and then they really don't get along because after Ace dies and the flame fruit reappears, Luffy goes to get it underneath the fake name Lucy with his fanboy Barto, and Sabo's already there to get it, and Luffy's like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And Sabo's like, "We've been over this, dumbass. I have just as much entitlement to this as you. Do we really need to go through this again?"
But that's what it is. If Dragon Ball wants to play it, it'll play dramatic and cheerful moments like it's a last punch, and it retcons itself, not even happening. Like, you can't do that. That makes me not believe anything you ever bring up ever again. You say it's going to die, I'm just counting down to 5 as the score when it comes back. Like, that is just a regular expectancy.
Okay, I can understand where you're coming from with that. In that case, funny enough, you'd probably enjoy Dragon Ball Z Abridged more.
Abridged is just funny in general.
Oh, you've seen GBZ Abridged.
I haven't seen DBZ abridged, but I've seen like Sword Art Online abridged, and I've seen Vince and Helsing abridged.
Okay, I think you would really enjoy Dragon Ball Z Abridged then, because they will, like, someone will die, like, right, Trunks comes back from the future and stuff, Goku's like, "Man, that was close. I mean, I could have shown up here, but I thought I'd let them have it." Trunks is like, "All of your friends could have died." Yeah, the dragon sure wouldn't be happy about that.
Yeah, see, they bring it up. I can't take a show too seriously when the consequences aren't lasting. Which is the only saving grace for Supernatural for me, is that there are lasting consequences to everyone else's death for sanity.
Didn't King Piccolo straight up murder Shenron in Dragon Ball?
Yeah, he did. That was a big oh shit moment.
Just fucking kapot him.
Right, he killed Shenron, and that was a that's the thing, like, it's easy to criticize this stuff in hindsight, Danielle, but like imagine watching it at the moment. Like, imagine, like, you're seeing this stuff.
Well, like, this late in the game, in the moment still doesn't count because you have the history. Because, like, Demon King Piccolo in the original Dragon Ball murdering Shenron, that would have been a no shit, because that would have been the first time the Dragon Balls were ever rendered unavailable. Outside of their, like, cooldown or whatever the fuck.
But if I were in the moment and saw them in release, I'd be further pissed, because then they're just toying with me to get a reaction just to laugh in my face later. And once that became a pattern, I would start expecting it. You can ask Walker. It's not just like one show I can predict I wrote with that too. I can tell what's happening in a movie or a TV show purely by how they shoot the scene.
Yeah.
It becomes predictable. It becomes boring. It becomes empty. So the first few times would make me angry, and then when I see the pattern, it would just become empty, and I'd hate it anyway.
Working on it.
All right, I guess Dragon Ball's just probably going to be one of those things we agree to disagree, I guess. Because I guess I am someone...
Dragon Ball is really still alive, because it has a lot of nostalgia factor, because I'm not going to deny. It is a pioneer in terms of American animation, those original 90s animes that really gave America its first space. And I'm not going to deny its place in the world. Kind of like how with Blair Witch, even though it's not the greatest horror movie around, you can't deny its place in the world for prime time horror.
I guess the reason I'm okay with Dragon Ball is because I can appreciate the consequences of here and now. I don't really worry about, like, oh, it's going to be fine later. Like, it's going to be like, oh, shit, that person, like, you know.
I can't do that. If there's going to be
Okay, then that's where we... Okay, so then that's where we differentiate. Like, I'm someone who can appreciate, like, the here and now, and you're someone who's more, like, focused ahead.
Like, what's
Does
this
that-
gonna do for the character? What's this gonna do for the world? How are they gonna grow? How are they gonna adapt? That's what I'm here for. And if they give it the most consequences ever happened, characters aren't going to grow and adapt.
So I'm Qui-Gon Jinn, and you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. Don't draw on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs. And then you say, but Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
Yeah, well, you...
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, the whole council is nothing but a bunch of cucks anyway.
Goddamn.
Like, I'm
Big-
usually a person to think, this isn't
Ooh.
even just with movies or entertainment. I just, in general, think long term with a lot of things, both in how I run my own personal life, the people I interact with, the stuff I watch. I'm constantly on a thinking of long-term game, long-term
Okay, so you're someone who looks towards the goal, like the end of the goal, and I'm the one who sees the journey. Like that's how it goes, right? Like, because there's the journey, but then there's the
She's
end.
looking. She's the person that is more concerned about like.
How's the journey gonna go?
She
Is the
yeah,
journey important?
she's the person who's more concerned with how things are gonna be rebuilt when the earthquake's over, while you're more focused on just surviving the earthquake.
Okay, that's an excellent analogy. Don't get me wrong, a bad ending can still ruin something for me too. I don't want you to think like
Absolutely it can. Because then it makes my whole hopes for long term feel empty.
classic example, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but you know it's a great example of having an expectation that you get in a loop in.
When they do that to me, man, because they'll draw out these long term things like, what's that? That's it? That's what you've been drawing me on a leash for?
You know it's a great example of something that had those expectations of, oh, it's gonna be the same thing, and then completely fucking dropped you in the dick. The original Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you get completely used to the cycle of, oh no, how Yami gonna win this time? And then, right in the middle of the Seal of Ori Calculus arc against Raphael, he not only loses, but loses hard. So you have that moment of, oh, how's he gonna get out of it this time? And then he doesn't, and you're like, what? And then he loses Yugi to the Seal right because of that duel, and you're like, what?
But he ends up getting Yugi back anyway, so...
Yes, so long term it didn't do anything, but that's one of those in the moment things. Because in the moment when he lost Yugi to the Seal, I was like, "Wah!"
Oh yeah, no, that was a hella shocking moment. Like watching that with you, like Saturday morning, like.
Not to mention,
God, I missed WB.
not to mention Dan Green's fucking delivery on that Yugi.
Well, yeah, it's Dan fucking Green. By the way, fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh! Did you guys know that 4Kids originally did try to release an uncensored version of the dub?
Huh.
Really? Oh, I want that version.
Unfortunately, though, the first few DVDs didn't sell very well, so they gave up on it.
That's probably back when people still believed anime was just a hit. Ooh, how good they are.
Yeah. Anime is
Yeah,
mostly porn.
That does make me sad to think, though. Like, we could have gotten an uncut, uncensored Yugi with all the English voice actors that we know and love today. It's kind of interesting, because in the uncensored dub, Joey refers to himself as Katsuya Joey. Instead of Jonucci. It's, hey, I'm Katsuya Joey, and these are our funny sidekicks. He literally says that. It's great.
Good thing this metal armor is so good for sneaking around in. I was surprised when I first read the manga how dark Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually was.
Dude, one of the most fucked up things I read in the manga was what Yami Merrick did to his dad.
Oh, Julius Caesar, the motherfucker.
He did more than that in the manga, Walker.
What did he do again?
You know how they have those tattoos on their backs?
Yeah.
Let's just say Yami Merrick decided the tattoo on his dad's back would make a cool wallpaper.
That's right. I remember that.
Yes.
I remember Yami Merrick being one of the first villains I was genuinely, like, scared of as a kid. During the Battle City arc, which is still my personal favorite arc from the original show. Remember that filler episode they did with the dude that had the boner for Mai? With the ninja deck?
Oh my god, that little intrusive subplot.
Where he just showed up like, my lady love, and Mai's like, who the fuck is you?
Yeah, I remember.
And then he straight up tries to kidnap her.
I mean, that whole thing was filler, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a DVD that was red instead of silver on the backside. I remember that. That was and it did something. It did not do something that anime was notorious for doing, which was not having what the DVD was titled after in the fight in the DVD. Like, you know what I mean by that?
I think I do.
Because I had a Dragon Ball DVD called Battle of the Saiyans that had every episode leading up to Goku and Piccolo's battle with Raditz, but not the episode with the battle between Piccolo, Goku, and Raditz.
Oh God, I remember that. You know another example?
What?
I don't know if you still have this comic, but it was a comic. On the cover, it looks like Scarlet Spider and Venom are about to throw down.
Yep, Mom used that for that cabinet she made me.
And they only confront each other at the very end of the comic. And they don't even fight, they're just about to fight.
It's the next issue they fight.
They were doing clickbait before clickbait was a thing.
Oh,
X-Men is so guilty of that, though, because I'm pretty sure that's 100% what they were doing. Because on a lot of the covers that I can see for the X-Men comics that I'm reading, it's always like, "This is the end of the X-Men. The X-Men are dead." And I open it, and like first page, it's like they're dead, almost, but they narrowly escaped. And I was like, "Yep, there we go."
they did the same. Another one that was that I can think of that did that was fucking Spider-Man. His fucking his first comic with Electro, the cover is him laying on the ground like, and Electro walking away with his hands crackling. He's like, "Has Spidey met his match?" But then the half the comic is just Electro figuring out he can shock shit. Because he's like an electrician that everybody at his company hates, and then he's like, "Oh my God, I've become a human electric generator. Time to immediately turn to crime." What? He didn't even have a reason to be a criminal in the original comic. He was like, "Hey, I have superpowers. Time to go steal some shit."
I mean, to be fair, you could argue that's realistic. Because there's a number of people I know that if they did get powers, they would immediately become a douchebag.
I mean, if
Well,
I
because
had
they were
all
already a
the
douchebag.
electric powers, I would immediately wire up my house so I never had to pay for electricity again.
Yeah, just fucking fuel your own fucking backup generator.
But yeah, Walker, if Electro immediately decided to become a villain just getting the powers, he was probably a douchebag before he got the powers. You know.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man. Where he was like one of the only good things in the movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they gave him kind of a you know, when they brought him back in when they brought him back in No Way Home and stuff, and he kind of had that closure with Andrews.
I'll tell you what
Also,
I didn't know. I didn't know that I needed that closure between Toby and Doc Ock.
Doc Ock. That was one of those things. It's like, I didn't know I needed this. I still can't get over how well No Way Home like did with all the. I mean, dude, like the way you felt sorry for Osborn. No, but to the point where you're like, I hope he's gonna be okay, but then, and at the same time. But at the same time, he was fucking terrifying as the Goblin in that one. You know, the minute Peter webs his hand and the Goblin comes out, like, that's some neat trick. That's
We talked about Willem Dafoe's ability to switch between vocally changing to the Goblin versus Norman. His ability to do that on a voice, that was just that's so cool.
Speaking of cool, you know what else is cool? One of Dafoe's conditions for coming back was that he got to perform the stunts himself.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Which is a lot of people were like, "No, you're not spring chicken no more, are you sure?"
What the hell's going on? Are you giving gifts, Walker?
Yeah, there's these things called Secret Saxons where you just randomly give someone on the server a gift. And I had like 8 of them, so I just fucking deuced them all.
I got it. But yeah, that probably is the best thing about No Way Home. It just gave you so much where it's like, I didn't know I needed this, but thank you. be fair, Tom Holland Spider-Man had it pretty easy in his first two movies.
Well, that's the same reason why when we, you've watched Across the Spider-Verse, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why as soon as Tab said, being Spider-Man is so easy, I was like, oh no, here it comes.
Somebody's due for trauma, which she kind of doesn't have to go through now because Miles prevented that.
Well, he didn't have to go through the guy, then to discover his mom or his girlfriend.
Assuming he doesn't just outright lose his... That is kind of fucked, though. Like, you prevented this death. The universe is ending. Wait, what?
Hey, here's
Like-
the thing. I hate when people try to say that Miguel's lying about this whole thing. No, he really isn't.
No, obviously. Like,
There's so many things, like, if he is in the situation, he genuinely doesn't know this, right? He's
I actually saw
the
a...
information he has.
Competition begins in
Okay, actually, it's not that good of a theory, but I thought it was good at first. But, someone theorized that, what caused the universe to implode like that, like the universe Miguel was in, is because of the watch he's wearing. It keeps Miguel safe, but doesn't have an effect on the universe it's in. So people theorize...
Any sense, because none of the rest of the spiders have walked through the universe.
A lot. The main.
But there actually is a theory that I saw that actually makes me go pause. So in the movie, we see Spot's motivations begin to change when he's getting powerful, right? It goes from him hating just Miles to him hating Spider-Man as a whole, right? If you listen closely when he pops into the Venom universe, he specifically mentions that he's popping through space and time. We saw what he did to Paz's universe. He probably did that to Miguel's to make him miserable.
Oh, shit, you think he might have...
Time travel. Because
They
very
could introduce that if
specifically
they...
says space and time.
They could pull that if they wanted to, couldn't they?
Which would also be really interesting to see Miguel realize that Spot is also causing his own death and go absolutely animalistic.
Oh, yeah. You think he was
Hello.
rough on Miles. What he would do to
Girl
this...
who was cool 3492. By the way, yeah, I love how the Spot went from being kind of a comedic villain to being straight fucking terrifying by the end.
Right! He became an eldritch horror.
Also, something else that people have pointed out that I'm not ready for. People don't think it's gonna be Miles' dad that's gonna die.
No, don't. I know where you're going. No,
He has
No.
a ponytail,
no,
dies in the Miles Morales comics,
no.
and she's the one he's been spending the most time with as an audience. We haven't been
No, no,
getting
no, no,
any
no, no,
emotional
no, no, no,
moments
no,
with
no,
his
no, no, no,
dad
no, 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 no. But this is Hollywood. You can't kill off hot chicks in Hollywood.
Another thing, notice how the other Miles, his dad is dead. He's an alternate universe. Which means there should be something a little different between him and our Miles.
I guess we'll have to wait and see, assuming this writer's strike ever ends.
Hey, I'm okay with waiting.
We know it's a real life example of what happens when executives abuse actors and abuse loopholes. What's the fuck? What's its name? The giant fucking face from the original Power Rangers.
Zordon?
Yeah, Zornon, the face that pops up and he's like Rangers.
Uh-huh.
So that voice was a fake generated voice, right? The dude's face that they used, they paid him $150 one time at the launch of series to take several photos of his face in different positions. And that's all he ever got paid.
Wow, that... Okay, But yeah, don't get me wrong, Daniel. I'm fully rooting for the writers and stuff. It's just, I know these executives are so out of touch and have their heads so far up their asses, it's gonna take them to start losing a significant amount of money before they come to the table. fact they even flat out said, though, like, oh, we'll just wait it out for them to lose their homes and stuff, then they'll come back. It's like, wow, you are flat out evil.
Dude, Bob Iger pissed me off. It's just sad that they want to make these unrealistic demands. What the fuck you mean?
Look, if I give them more, I'll have less. I will not lose. That's the thing, though. This is why greed needs to be evaluated as a psychological sickness. Because, yeah, it's like, if you're still making millions, but don't... Okay, let me put it like this. If you're a millionaire and you refuse to give someone $10 for whatever, like, I think you're fucking mentally ill. Like, if you're a billionaire, $10 is not even chump change. That'd be like
That's the thing. Yeah, and what sucks is, and it can negatively affect other projects, which can blow, because, like, Blue Beetle was fucking great. But people aren't going to fucking see it right now because they don't want to... I pirated it because they don't want to...
You're part of the problem, then!
Yeah, but I'm in the same boat that I don't want to support Warner Brothers until they cave to the writer's strike. But Blue Beetle was so good!
Another example, actually, Solo was a decent film, but it didn't do so well because people were pissed about The Last Jedi.
Solo was ass.
I thought Solo was fine.
I hated it.
Thank you.
Solo's fun. It's not good, but it's fun.
I hated it, like,
You know
primarily.
what? That's an excellent way of putting it, Daniel.
I primarily dislike... Jesus Christ, we have 4 spots.
Are you okay? That wasn't his mic giving out. He just did that in real life. Are you okay?
That was a hiccup burp hybrid that got caught in my throat.
But yeah, no, I agree.
Ow,
Daniel.
can someone fucking take care of that mini sentry? Jesus.
But yeah, I agree. I thought Solo was fun.
The main thing I hated about Solo is that they picked a douchey motherfucker to be young Han, which I guess Han is a douche, but like... Also, I really fucking hated that side character, the chick.
The love interest?
Yeah, with the whole will they, won't they bullshit, and then it's like, oh, surprise, she's a bitch, even though you can fucking tell she was a bitch, like, halfway through the movie if you paid attention.
Ah. Can we at least all agree that Sam Witwer's the fucking goat?
And Ray Parks. Ray Parks was the body from all in that.
Right. Oh,
Maul
speaking of
rolling
Star
up,
Wars,
Maul rolling
have
up
you
to the
guys-
pikes like, where's my money? Where's my spice?
Speaking of Star Wars, have you guys seen Ahsoka?
Not yet. We gotta finish. We want to finish Mando first.
We got halfway through the third season of Mandalorian, and then for whatever reason we fell off. I think there was a second season of Mandalorian first, and then we got into X-Men, and he was showing me those movies, and then Ahsoka came out.
And then Sonic Prime, which we still also need to finish.
How far? So, like, when you halfway through season 3, like, what's the last thing you remember with Mando season 3?
I remember him going out to find the pieces to repair.
Okay, wait. I think that's like the second.
It were only like 3. It was only like 3 episodes in.
I will say they do.
Very long. That's the thing, is that sure it's only 3 episodes in, but the seasons aren't very long with Mando because of how long the episodes are.
By the way, out of curiosity, how do you feel about Phil when they do an episode? The majority of it is filler, but then they have some story relevant stuff at the end of the episode.
It's a little annoying.
Depends on if the filler's entertaining or not.
Yeah, if the filler's entertaining, I probably wouldn't mind. But if the filler's just some shit,
Okay, actually, an example of that. I know Avatar did that one every now and then. Like they would have a filler episode, but then like something story crucial happened at the end.
fucking the Great Divide.
I love how the Ember Island players even made fun of the Great Divide thing. Like, look, there's the Great Divide.
Let's keep
Keep
flying.
flying.
But,
okay, because sometimes, like, I would skip an episode because I would read the plot summary. He's like, okay, that looks like filler. But then it was like, oh, by the way, this happened. It's like, mother.
Like one of the examples I could think of is if you're looking at recent episodes, like Crawler decloaks his little what does he call it?
Image inducer?
Illusion watch.
Image inducer.
Yeah, he turns that off in the middle of the school hallway before he teleports away. And in the moment in the episode, it looks like nothing happened beyond that because no one ever really brings it up and nothing's mentioned. But then, like 6 episodes later, we find out that one of his classmates did in fact see him.
I think I actually remember that one.
It ends up being that girl that he dates, and then we never seen her again. I don't even remember her name because they made me send it all twice.
I'll be right back. I gotta get another drink.
Alrighty. Let's see.
But she saw him, because the thing was about it is that she was already crushing on him, and she was going to go approach him in the hallway, that he turns into his regular state and teleports away, and she kind of has a whole moment of, holy shit, what was that? I kind of want to see more.
She was like every other girl that saw Kurt in his blue form.
Shut up! Shut up! You can shut your mouth!
Yeah, I've started noticing my wife has a thing for German.
Apparently.
Because, like, she sims for the medic in this game, she sims for Kurt, she sims for Koenig from Call of Duty. Technically, he's Austrian, but they speak German.
I was gonna say maybe she also has a thing. Maybe something to do with the color blue.
Blue really that common?
I mean, medic sometimes wears blue, but you prefer him in red, don't you?
Yeah.
So why do I get the feeling if you were to show her the TV? Why do I get the feeling if you were to show her the show Gargoyles?
Yeah, I tried to show it to her, and she was not into it.
It's not like there's anything wrong with the show, it's just it doesn't have to. Maybe someday it will,
Alright.
but it doesn't have to.
I have the movie on VHS, so I tried to show it to her, and she's just... Yeah. Honestly, the best part of the show is the villain, this... What's his fucking name? That's voiced by...
Thanatos?
Yeah, that's voiced by Tim Curry.
No.
No.
but
Tim Curry voices someone in Gargoyles. It's not
does
Xanatos.
he? No, I think you're thinking of Mighty Ducks because in Mighty Ducks, Tim Curry voices Dragonis.
Yes, he does, but he's somebody. Now I gotta look it up. Gargoyles.
Well, even the name.
I just haven't had a reason to check it out. It's
Just sounds cool. Xanatos. All right.
I don't even remember what his goal was. I
Got
just remember
one of
he
the
was
greatest
cool.
voice actors of our time. Who voices Goliath again? I'm blanking on the name, but it's that one voice. It's
Yeah, I knew he voiced somebody in Gargoyles. Anton Severius, the, like, mad scientist.
Yeah.
If you remember him, he had the brown flat top.
I'm not denying the place that Gargoyles has in terms of being critically acclaimed. I'm not denying that whatsoever. It just hasn't really intrigued me. They haven't crap mentioned him yet.
fair enough. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time. I can't even remember the last time I just sat down and watched a show. Maybe if I could get some friends over, but Brandon's always so busy and. Never mind, I'm not gonna go on a tangent about I'm lonely.
I mean, Brandon works a lot, though, doesn't he?
Say again, Walker. Sorry.
I mean, Brandon works a lot right now, doesn't he? Because the summer season is when his family business gets busy.
Right, and he's actually gonna be gone for this entire. Or actually, no, at the end of this month he's leaving, and it's gonna be gone for the entirety of next month for work stuff.
Damn. What?
Wait, you guys can't go on Thursday.
No, because we ride with her mom, and her mom has to work. So we can't go on Thursday, but I already requested the 3-day weekend, so.
I'm excited for a Pyro and then a Ghostface duo.
Yeah, and then on on the first day when we're Medic and Pyro, we're getting a photo op with Jim Cummings. Because that dude basically is the voice of half my childhood, so...
Yeah? Oh, speaking of voices, something I found interesting.
Yeah.
So, well, okay, this won't be interesting to Danielle, but Walker, do you remember the character Kitara from Mortal Kombat?
You mean Katana?
No, the one that had, like, dragon wings.
Oh!
Or vampire.
Oh, yeah. Kitana.
She's gonna be voiced by Megan Fox in Mortal Kombat 1.
So they want her to get boobed up by the fandom.
That or Ed Boon took my joke. When I said Ed Boon was the Michael Bay of video games, he was like, oh yeah? Okay!
Let me get Megan Fox! Ed Boon's a douche.
Is he?
Yeah, you know what he fucking did? On Twitter?
Do tell.
So he put out a poll asking if, because at the time, him and the studio that makes Mortal Kombat were thinking about making another fighting game of a different sub-series. They wanted to try to branch out from just doing Mortal Kombat. And he asked, what do you guys think about doing us doing a Godzilla fighter? And everyone was like, fuck yeah. And he was like, okay, well, name, other than Godzilla, 10 well-known kaiju. And people were replying to the tweet with giant lists of 10 plus. And to every single one of them, he responded, you guys missed the well-known requirement. And I'm like, these ones are going to be well-known to the target audience of the fucking game, you dumbass. If you're worried about the kids that you're going to want to play it, because they said they were going to make it less gory than Mortal Kombat, just put fucking Godzilla and King Kong on the cover, and every little kid's going to be like, oh, I want that one. You stupid bald fuck.
Hey!
You're bald by...
Bald fucking in the call?
You're bald by choice. I'm pretty sure he's not, so it's different.
Is it by choice, though, when I had a massive bald spot growing on the back of my head?
Debatable. Beep, beep. I've not watched that YouTuber, Thomas. Hello, Christopher Robles.
Goddamn.
New bar just opened up here in town. We're gonna go tomorrow.
But yeah, I actually think I might go to FanX with you guys. Like I was even asking CL Dawn and them, and they were encouraging me, like, yeah, you should. But go out, have some fun. So, I don't know. I'm just not eager to spend the $60 on a shuttle. And then the $50 on a ticket.
I get that. Whoever has that fucking... all these fucking birthday noisemakers, Jesus.
I think they're called vuvuzelas.
No. Yeah, that's what's making the noise for the audio bit, but there's an item they're using to do that called the birthday noisemaker. Oh, this whole server's now full of snipers. I think we just got a bot raid. Disconnect. We'll change game modes.
Hey, Danielle, out of curiosity.
What is your favorite game mode, Colby?
Oh, he was about to ask me something.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kind of fine with whatever, if I'm being honest with you. I'm guessing Danielle's AFK.
Yeah, I'm still not hopping in.
Alright, well, we're gonna queue for my favorite
I'm
mode
talking.
then.
Can he not hear me?
I think your Discord's still having a meltdown. She's having some technical problems.
There, can you hear me now?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. Well, what did you want to say?
wanted to ask, are you at all interested in getting familiar with the Mortal Kombat franchise?
Not really, because I don't really play games like that.
Well, I was actually thinking of introducing you to the franchise through the animated films.
I thought anything that wasn't the games, and even sometimes the games, sucked ass.
Pretty much,
No.
yeah.
Well,
Because the
Walker,
first movie was
Walker,
pretty. The first movie was okay. It wasn't bad. And then the second movie sucked ass. And then the remake they did for HBO Max sucked ass.
I'm talking about the animated films, Walker, like Scorpion's Revenge.
Mid.
Really?
Mid. Mostly because the voice acting is liquid ass in half of them.
Are you sure you saw the same movie? Cause
Yeah, like the one I remember the one that I watched. I haven't watched Scorpion's Revenge specifically, but the one that I watched was one where it was like it starts with them on the boat going to the tournament, and the animation's all janky because it was animated in Japan in like early '90s anime style.
Oh, yeah, okay, then you haven't seen what I'm having in mind, like, at all. Okay, after this game, I would actually like to show you, like, after you're done streaming, I'd like to show you both the film, if that'd be alright. It's only an hour and a half long.
Maybe.
Plus, it would just be nice to get to show you guys something neither of you have seen before.
I'm just not really interested in Mortal Kombat at all. There's not really anything in it for me. I don't really find any of the characters interesting. And, like, I'm not invested in their universe whatsoever.
Oh, so that's a no then?
Yeah, for me, because I don't really.
Yeah, I guess from.
Maybe like tomorrow when you and can just do it on your own. But I have absolutely no interest in Mortal Kombat. It's not a game I want to play. I'm not interested in the characters. Not interested in the universe. It's just whatever.
But yeah, you would actually probably like Scorpion's Revenge. Like, well, actually, okay, let me put it like this. How do you feel about the character of Scorpion, Walker?
Full of potential that the games repeatedly elect not to use.
Okay, let me put it like this. Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, if you're a Scorpion fan, you will absolutely love the movie.
I'm not a big fan, but I do like the character.
Okay, but yeah, as a Scorpion fan, you're gonna love the movie. As a Mortal Kombat fan, it's okay, but you are gonna be annoyed by some of the story changes they made.
Okay.
Because, yeah, they change a few of the story details, like, in order to give Scorpion more shine.
Right.
So if someone who likes the story to hit, like, the same beats like it's supposed to, you're probably gonna get annoyed. But if you're a big Scorpion fan and just like seeing Scorpion be the main character, then...
Excuse me.
I will... But yeah, Scorpion's Revenge Walker came out in 2019.
Okay, yeah, because the one the animated stuff that I'm familiar with came out back in the '90s.
And it was a kid's show.
Mission begins in 30
They
seconds.
tried to make
They made
Mortal Kombat a kids show.
Mm-hmm.
They did not do that with Scorpion's Revenge. They did not... I'll say this right... Walker, I'll say this right now. They did not do that with Scorpion's Revenge. That it is blood gore galore.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
That's good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah, the first two movies are based around the tournaments and stuff, but then they actually decided to make an original story in their third animated film. And it was actually really fucking good.
Okay, over the course of my breaks, I watched the first installment of the Netflix Transformers trilogy.
Oh, the War for Cybertron?
Yeah, it's
thing?
good. It's animated
Okay.
well, the writing's well so far. I know some people are like, oh, they made Beast Wars Megatron a little bitch. That makes sense, because yes, he's an egotistical ass, but he was literally made for the express purpose of being the next Megatron, so he's basically standing in front of God to him. He's standing in front of the person he was supposed to be.
has he even shown up yet in the show?
Not in the one, but I started the second one, and that's where he first appears. Is in the second one, I believe.
Okay,
'Cause,
because I heard because if I remember correctly, like the first season was good, but then the second and third is where they, or maybe it's just the third they fall, which kind of seems to be a pattern with Rooster Teeth shows, isn't it?
Is it a Rooster Teeth show?
Yeah, I believe Rooster Teeth did the War for Cybertron.
Huh.
What did he say?
I didn't hear him. I just rewatched that show recently.
What show?
Boondocks. What did you say? Ah! Show's hilarious.
I've only seen clips.
And I'm sorry,
Riley, you just a kid. Yeah, well, you gay.
And there was the episode where Grandpa thought Riley was gay because of the stuff he was wearing.
You remember the episode where they had Uncle Ruckus do the exorcism?
Read, Nick.
Read. Yeah, get your black ass out of here.
He starts like putting like, here's what the Negro fee, a job application.
You know something I'll never unsee?
What?
Have you seen on Twitter the people that compared the 2 Miles to
Oh, to Riley and I forget the other kid's name.
You know what's funny? How could they make Uncle Ruckus, like, he's a terrible person, and yet we all love him? Like, how do you do that?
Well, I mean, first of all, when you actually get into his backstory and why he's so messed up in the head with his dad, it makes a lot more sense that he's so mentally busted.
At the same time, though, he is still pretty fucked.
Oh yeah, he's fucked as hell. But when you realize that he's the kid that his dad didn't want and that his dad abused him regularly, it's like, yeah, that's gonna make someone come out fucked up beyond belief.
You know what's messed And what's messed up is that even the abuse was funny.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, it was fun. Yeah, but did I just catch you having fun? Smack. See, even he's laughing.
Shut up. It was funny, damn it. It was funny. Fuck you.
Yeah, but did I just catch you having fun?
Oh no! I'm coming to piss. I'm gonna die.
That's still my favorite quote. Yeah, but did I just catch you having fun?
I just catch you having fun. Bah.
Oh, you, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do I need to put a link to your Twitter in the chat?
I mean, if they're not legal, they shouldn't be on YouTube to begin with. There's a thing called YouTube Kids.
Well, technically, if they're over 13, they're allowed to be on YouTube. Which I guess technically that's legal in Japan, over 13. Oh, no fucking way that was a headshot. God damn, I'm so glad that got caught on stream. That was so good. Oh my god, dude, that was so good. I can't believe that was a headshot. Holy fucking shit. Ah! Pyro, what the hell?
That was the most feminine.
You're a fucking dick. Not to mention, because of how much time they've spent policing us on this platform, YouTube Kids is a lawless wasteland.
Go figure.
The internet was made for porn. What else do you think it made for?
You should use those skills to draw nice Christian images.
All right. I finished with that.
I am currently working on Drop Left.
I finished with my.
One of my OCs that I'm excited about. Just because I really feel the inspiration to drop love often.
I totally.
All right. I
am on
finished
my
the.
Christian Minecrafts.
All right. I finished my comedy routine on the side. Now time to go back to my day job. C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Pyro, why would you do that?
Oh.
Why? Oh shit, I clicked out of the game.
I'm just waiting for somebody in my later tier of Logo to get the joke or the reference. No one seems to have gotten it yet. I'm waiting for it.
With what?
Don's not streaming anymore. He says we're welcome to come chill with him.
You cool with that, babe?
Yeah, I just don't want to get in the way of that.
You'll still be able to be in there. You'll just have that problem with disconnecting and reconnecting. No, because we don't hear it. You seem normal on our end.
Aw.
Yeah,
Don said,
Say what?
Don said, yeah, man, don't want it to make it seem like your bro isn't welcome, you know?
Yay. Yeah, come on.
Alright, we'll see how it works.
Yeah, we'll try to. We'll see if it happens to be a by the situation thing, or if it is that you have the browser version. But
Right.
yeah. We'll both hop into general to be dragged.
Okie dokie.
Oh.
Heyo.
Did he leave?
Hold on, I'm letting him know we're here.
Okay.
Let him know that Walker's still streaming.
Yeah, make sure he's aware of that.
All right. When he pops in, I'll tell him.
Or tell him before he pops in when he doesn't want to be on the stream.
Well, I gotta get back to clicking and shooting.
I'm so glad this game is alive again, because I love this game.
Yeah, no, it's kind of ironic, honestly, that this game is alive and Overwatch is dead.
Overwatch has been
I re-downloaded it, tried to play Overwatch 2. Fuck that fucking game. Mostly because they fucked up my main.
Okay, I have been saying this for years. Overwatch is just trying to ride the hype that TF2 was. And because there are other Battle Royale type games out there right now that they can switch to, and it's not just TF2 and Overwatch, they're in the dust. People have options now.
Right.
That and the whole, Blizzard keeps making stupid, controversial decisions, and
Also,
shit keeps
Blizzard
getting out.
doesn't know how to fucking game balance.
I'm sorry, but I think when you feel the need to make a diversity chart, there's something seriously fucking wrong. Like, isn't
yeah,
that like the peak of insincerity?
like one thing I mean with game balance is like my two mains, right? Because I'm a support main in Overwatch, just like I'm a medic main here. I'm a support main, and I mostly main Zenny and Mercy. Zenyatta's basically the exact same he was from launch, right? They have completely fucking changed Mercy.
Hey, Don.
Hold on.
Yo, my bad about earlier. I was like, oh yeah.
No, you're good. We ended up using, instead of the stream room, we ended up using a personal call because for some reason sometimes my wife's Discord, I think it's because both she tends to use the browser version and also she's using my old computer, which is a toaster with LEDs in it, that sometimes her Discord doesn't like chat rooms versus direct calls.
Oh, I thought I made you guys like not feel welcome, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't want them to feel
Nah. If anything, you're one of the few people that Colby introduced me to that I feel like actually wants me around as part of the group. Most of Colby's friends, I feel like, just see me as like, oh yeah, there's Koi's brother.
No, I don't mind it. It's just I was like in the middle of the stream, and I was like getting a little overwhelmed myself in general. Just all the
Yeah, that's why I asked, because there was already stuff going on.
yeah.
I didn't want to
like,
I didn't want to be a douche and just start.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
Don,
what-
you ever... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Don.
Oh, that's why I made the stream room. I'm kind of thinking maybe since there's so many streamers, like just like not only you, but
It's like me,
Boy.
Koi, CL, Joe.
Joe. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should start making separate VCs so in case like we're playing like different games and shit. I don't even know if that's necessary.
I guess we'll wait and see. Like, see how it plays out.
Like if this Discord starts getting really busy, then yeah, we'll have to start making like really private rooms or restricted and all that.
Gotcha. Oh, shit. You ever play Team Fortress 2, Don?
I played a little bit of it. I don't own it on Steam though.
It's free.
Oh shit.
It's a good game.
Yeah,
Or if
maybe
the-
I'll check it out. Just not right now. I'm trying to like decompress and shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
My
That-
brain's kind of.
That's what we're playing right now because every time I do a stream on Friday, I do Fortress Friday because it's one of my favorite multiplayer games.
Nice.
It's still ironic that this game is alive again while Overwatch is dead.
That's because Blizzard doesn't know how to fucking game balance, dude. Because they completely fucked my main Mercy. They fucked her straight to hell. Because what was wrong with with the res she had at launch? It was perfectly balanced because there was a good chance I'd die trying to pull it off. And then they had to fuck it and make it broken as shit by making it so she turned invulnerable when she did it. And now I just get this one itty bitty cooldown res that fucking reses one person at a time, and my ultimate is chain healing the whole team at once, which is only useful extremely situationally.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that they pretty much have abandoned Overwatch 2.
Yeah, and they tried to make Bastion less broken and just fucked him worse.
Nope, he's still broken.
Yeah, you know what they did to Bastion, Colby?
Do tell.
People complained that him turning into that cannon for his ultimate, if you remember, the tank,
Yeah.
was broken, so they tried to change it up. So now, instead of being a mobile tank, basically he mortar strikes the map. You get to choose 4 different points on the map that he mortar strikes repeatedly for a solid few seconds. And if anyone is even slightly in those bubbles, they're fucking dead.
Oh, I figured out why I couldn't install Final Fantasy Flight. For some reason, this thing is saying it doesn't have enough memory.
Turn up.
Oh.
It has 64 gigs, so I don't know what the hell's using it.
There's always some bullshit like that. Even if a game's like 100 gigs, it's going to be like, you actually need 150 gigs for the brouhaha RAM shit or some shit. You know,
Yeah.
they always want...
I always want some extra shit.
You know what's really annoying? Is when you have a game installed and the space is fine, and then the game's like, hey, here's a more than 10 gigabyte update. And you're like, fucking why? What could be like,
Sounds
right?
like COD in a nutshell.
Yep, I was gonna say I've been neglecting to download the update for Modern Warfare 2 because it's 13 gigabytes for an update.
I'm just waiting until MW3 launches because zombies. Yeah.
I kind of actually asked her about that. I would have rather they brought back the original Modern Warfare 3 survival mode.
They said essentially that's what this is. It's just they're turning it into zombies.
Yeah,
Because
but like,
it's led by the Treyarch team.
right, but like that can't. Then it's not survival because the survival they could shoot back instead of just charging because they all had guns because they were Russians. It was really fun and also really challenging, and you had to keep in mind your strategic placement on the map, and you had to keep track of the waves because at certain waves, certain shit would always happen. Like at wave 6 on the easy mode maps is when the juggernauts would always show up. And that was always terrifying because they had a big music cue when they dropped from the helicopter. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, I found out why they're putting zombies in the new one.
Why?
It's because apparently this is a collaborative effort from multiple different developers that helped develop the Black Ops games, the original Cold War, like all this stuff. they're all coming together to make this game because they don't want a failure of a launch that like Modern Warfare 2 was. Because Modern Warfare didn't come stable until just this last season launched.
Yeah.
It was something was wrong with it every other freaking season.
Oh, I'm trying to remember because shit, what was it? Because I know Call of Duty, like the developers, like I guess they found out about a mod that was supposed to combine all the Call of Duties, and they threatened to sue and stuff, so they shut that down. But then another company like looked into the whole modding thing, and like I can't remember though, but they looked into the modding thing and brought the modders onto the team.
Yeah, it was a modding company that was looking to better the game, better than what the developers could do, and Activision Blizzard got butthurt big time over that. Because they don't want anyone one-upping them. It's like, well, maybe if you wouldn't make such a shitty game. Just saying.
It's like Blizzard can do nothing but make shitty decisions.
You mean Activision Blizzard? I'm sorry, I would never call it that.
Well, I mean, they made what when they sold them. I mean, after Microsoft bought them, Microsoft made a good decision for Activision Blizzard.
Which was?
Well,
They fired Bobby Kotick, the literal fucking devil of the video game industry.
well, they don't own them yet.
I thought they completed that whole thing. I thought they have officially
No.
acquisitioned them.
As far as I know, not yet. Because
I'm gonna look it up to make sure I'm not talking out of my ass.
There's still a fight in the EU that they're doing. As far as I know, they're still fighting with the EU.
What is there to fight about?
The EU's all butthurt because they think that their cloud gaming service is going to just become a monopoly.
Nobody even likes cloud gaming service.
It's like, okay, then you could say the same thing about Sony.
So
Well,
okay,
look at Sony. Sony's cloud service sucks.
yeah. So I just looked it up to make sure I wasn't talking out of my ass. So technically, the purchase hasn't happened, but it's a done deal. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it's 100% locked in. Wait, the EU thing, they got past that?
That's what they're working on, but it is a done deal. As soon as they're done getting through it, they are going to sell to Microsoft because Sony already went to Activision and Microsoft and was like, hey, we still get Call of Duty games on the PlayStation, right?
Yeah. And little did they know, as soon as they sign that contract and it's done, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
You know, Microsoft said, yeah, sure, you can have them.
I bet Microsoft in their back pocket, they're like, yeah, maybe for like a year, and then we're gonna tell you to fuck yourself in the... I'm not gonna repeat that. No, they'll be like this, and we're just gonna tell you to go fuck yourself in the fucking...
And then Sony's gonna be like, but we gave you Spider-Man!
And then he's like, well, I don't give a COD makes more money than Spider-Man, you fucking suck my...
You know what? That's something that always annoys me. Is
Microtransactions.
when it always annoys me when shit comes out like Overwatch or Battlefield comes out and the internet's oh it's gonna be the COD killer. No, it's not.
And like they thought Splitgate was gonna be the COD killer because it was like if Halo and COD had a baby. But then what happened to that? It fizzled out and
Yeah, Halo, people thought was going to be a COD killer, and they thought that a second time when Halo Infinite came out.
and then
Honestly,
Halo,
it feels
what
like
happened?
if you want to guarantee a game will fail, just declare it's going to be a killer of a franchise, and then it's just going to fail by default.
Well, I mean,
Multiverses is.
People are gonna get petty and then purposefully not buy it.
Dude, Multiverse is fucking... Oh, I had so much hype for that game, and then I actually played it. It fucking blows!
It's because they nerfed everyone to hell and back before they finally said, yeah, now we're not going to support the game anymore, so f*** off. Have fun with the f***ing dead characters you...
It's like,
pretty much.
you guys hyped up this game so bad before release, and then you released something that was not finished.
Yeah, it was a half-ass game. Half-ass as fuck.
It just wasn't finished, dude. They didn't have any proper voice lines.
Wait, no, they had voice lines in Multiverses. The one they didn't have voice lines at first was
The
Nickelodeon.
Nicktoons, yeah, which was also unfinished, but at least that one was fun to play. Multiverses was never fun to play, because in the beginning, certain characters, Shaggy, made the game miserable to play.
Yeah, 'cause he was broken as all fucking hell.
Like, what the hell, dude? What I've ever done to you?
But then, like,
You
because
were
like
broken.
the Nicktoons one was actually built like a fucking game. Funny enough.
And then I found out that this is funny. That I don't know how true this is, but once Microsoft fully owns Activision Blizzard, they are going to either take Blizzard's name and separate the two, so they're not going to be Activision Blizzard anymore. It's going to be Activision and then separate company Blizzard. And then they're going to resurrect the RTS StarCraft, because StarCraft 3 is reportedly in development. I'm
Why
like,
the fuck would they resurrect
yo.
StarCraft? I don't know a single
Huh?
person that still gives a fuck about StarCraft.
there's a giant fan base, and there's a reason why StarCraft 2 still gets updates. Because yes, the Activision Blizzard doesn't support it anymore, but fans have figured out how to put patches in and actually make the game more balanced and fucking better for the online portion. That game was a freaking esports phenomenon for years. Like, there was some freaking cracked out of their mind players on that game.
I do know that because I did play StarCraft 2 a long time ago. I used to play it a lot. And there were some
I
people on that game that were like, whoa.
Mission begins in
Yeah.
30 seconds.
My first online game that I went into, I was thrown up against a grandmaster.
Oh.
Oh, okay, okay.
I had my shit pushed in so far, I felt like I was gonna puke.
Okay, so guys, what happened? Okay, so modders were trying to make like the ultimate Call of Duty by combining all the previous games with a mod or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard like got all,
4, 3,
and so they shut that down.
1.
Meanwhile, Rockstar sees all the modders for GTA and hire the modders to help them work on GTA 6.
It's cause they've been milking the fuck out of GTA 5 for years. Hey, does that sound familiar, anyone? Xenoverse 2.
But yeah, I just think that's really cool that Rocksteady would like see these mods like of Grand Theft Auto and
we
be
all
like, "Hey, you know
know-
what? You want a job?"
They're like, hey,
We all
like what you
know that Dimps is a bunch of lazy fucks.
facts.
Oh, but I do have to program. I want to sit here and eat my potato chips and masturbate to lolliporn.
Well, like, you know what the biggest, you know what the biggest example I have for them being lazy with Xenoverse 2 is? They gave the Namekians the giant transformation, but Lord Slug, the Namekian that repopularized that transformation after everybody forgot Piccolo did it, can't fucking do it in the same
Nope.
game.
Fucking wanna know what else is fucked up? That when they implemented the Beast Gohan transformation, it doesn't give you no power up. It doesn't give you no boost. Doesn't give you
What?
shit. Just cosmetic loot.
Is it just a... Why? Why would you do that?
Because money.
Oh, silly Americans.
We make money off you, silly Americans. Why? Because fuck you and thank you for your money. I am going to go and eat my lollipop and eat my potato chips.
Fighter Z was another one of those games that got fucked because it got released with a couple of broken characters and then they just nerfed everything.
Yeah.
Because like
And
when it was,
Diablo 4 is another one they fucking nerfed, dude. The game was released and you could build like this broken bone spear build with the necromancer, right? Like I built that. That shit was fun as hell. You could decimate people with that thing, right? What do they do? Oh, one character's broken. Everyone gets nerfed. I'm like, you guys just made the game not playable. Thanks, asshole. Fuck you.
You get a nerf. You get a nerf.
yeah,
It literally pulled
I had this, that's
You
the
get a
issue I
nerf.
had with. That's the issue I had with Fighter Z is because Fighter Z when it came out, the only ones that were really an issue were like Gotenks and Kid Buu because they were so fucking fast. But then
Oh,
they
yeah,
nerfed the
they're
whole
speed.
fucking board. It's like that's not how you do video game.
I mean, I recently played Fighters, and it seemed pretty good to me. Like,
Fighters, as far as I know, they no longer support it. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care about it.
And
well, no,
now,
that can't be because they're planning on releasing a PS5 version with rollback, I believe is what it's called.
yeah, that's just a little weak update. Pretty much, it's nothing major. It's not like a game-changing update. You know what I mean? It's not like they're adding like 5 new characters and some new stages. You know what I mean? It's something small that can just be patched in.
Yeah, say what you will about Nintendo, but at least it feels like they released a complete game.
Thank you. Like, and say what you will. Oh. Like, say what you will about freaking like, fuck, what's the other game? Borderlands 3. That game released, and it was fucking busted.
Oh yeah.
The glitches made the game unplayable.
Border.
I will
Look.
say that when it comes to games being released somewhat unfinished, I feel like depending on who it is, it can be semi more excusable than it used to be because nowadays even console games have links to their creators to get continuously updated to fix things. The problem is if it's just a cheap cash grab attempt and there's not any real heart behind it, so they don't actually fix things. One of the examples I have for sometimes you got to give it the benefit of the doubt and be patient is the security breach. Because when it first released, it was all buggy as hell and it was super like impossible to play. Now the actual story mode is pretty much mostly fixed, fun to play, and ruined was tons of fun. It's just a
Yeah,
matter
I've
of
seen.
who's the person releasing it. Because now, if the person cares about it, they'll update it and they'll fix it as it goes. You'll have to be patient about it, but it's like downloading a game in beta and waiting for the full release.
Oh. You know a game that had a really good redemption? Battlefront 2.
Yes, it did. That game had a crazy good redemption.
I'm
Like,
still
the game
not the
was
biggest fan of
fucked at
Battlefront
first.
2.
But that's why I tend to give some games the benefit of the doubt, because it's not like back in the day where they release a game and then whatever you got is what you got. There's no update, there's no fixes, no nothing, and if they did fix it, you had to buy the whole copy over again. Nowadays,
Yeah,
you can update things remotely, so sometimes you can give it a bit more of benefit of the doubt.
Do you think
True.
updates and patches could have saved Sonic 06?
No. No. That game was fucked from the start. That game was fucked.
But people say exactly the same thing about security breach. No one thought it'd be playable ever. So if that can be fixed, then surely Sonic 06 can. I don't know if you can say it's not the graphics because the humans look Uncanny Valley is all fucked, but maybe some of the gameplay mechanics and functions will be fixed.
Actually, Don, have you heard of Project 06?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah,
I
that's a. Yeah, I've actually played the most recent release of Project 06. It was actually pretty good.
Going the wrong way there, Cold.
Oops, my bad.
I haven't booted up this game in a minute.
What game you booting up?
Mega Man Legends 2.
Oh, nice.
I still gotta get back to where I was in the game. Where
I
had my
haven't played
broken-ass
any
Mega
fucking
Man.
Mega Man game in a fat minute.
Yeah, I actually need to download all the X games. I need to get all them.
Mega Man! Shut up!
If I could hit the mute button on roll, I would, because she is an annoying little king. Yeah, I said it. Don't at me. I still think this is the best comeback ever. Hey, don't at me.
Roll, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna find another. Roll, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna find another use for your mouth.
What's that, Mega Man? I'm
Whoa,
gonna put my
whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa,
in your
whoa,
mouth.
whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think that's a character age appropriate to do that to.
Robot doesn't count.
Yup.
Yeah, okay.
Well, technically, Repwood's like Android level, but still.
See, my like genuine thing with that, because like I know you're joking, but like there's a lot of those creepy dudes on the internet that will genuinely be like, it's a robot, it doesn't count. I'm like, you say that, but if like a gay dude had the same attitude towards Astro Boy, you'd think it's weird.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's a good fucking point.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. When I was young, I had a crush on Roll.
Fair.
I don't know they have their own theme song, Thomas.
When Walker was young, he had a crush on Toph.
Hey. Nice.
Yeah, that's
In
why I'm
fact,
like, hey, she gonna be an adult in the new movie, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, Walker's like, yay, new fat material.
I gotta go through the fucking water ruins and make it. I don't wanna.
I don't worry about that kind of stuff for whatever reason. I just, if there's not a minimum like 5-year age gap, I have no
But we only have a year age gap.
What?
I said, but we only have a year age gap.
I meant adventure.
But
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'm just sitting here playing Mini Sentry Sniper. Yeah. Ah! Ah! No, I'm on fire! Unwrangle and run away. Oh, I didn't die. Never mind. I'm good. I still gotta give my Mini Sentry a tap to refit it and save it, but.
no, you're not getting my hydro jet, you biatch. I need those for this fucking ruin. Cause this ruin's gonna suck. Hate this ruin. I hate freaking ruins.
So out of curiosity, is the annoying roll tutorial stuff still in the second game, or did they, like...
Yes.
Oh.
You're talking about. No, my baby. Ah, well, it's a Mini Sentry. Fuck it. You're like, I want to do it. Fuck these ruins. You sound like I did when I played Majora's Mask and I realized I had my next temple was the Great Bay Temple.
Well, this freaking one right here is completely underwater, and it sucks. So the second everything's filled, if you don't have the hydro jets, have fun moving around. Literally.
Like even in Mario, anytime you hear fuck.
Do not remind me of that hell.
What about
Can't stand
Atlantica from Kingdom Hearts?
That one's actually fun.
No, it wasn't. That's the worst level. That's why they made it skippable in the second game.
It was actually fun.
I fucking
But-
hated Atlantica.
Well, it was okay. I'll take that back. It was tolerable. Alright? It was tolerable.
I'll accept that. I'll accept tolerable.
I mean, I had fun beating the shit out of Ursula, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I guess, yeah, in the first game it was tolerable. Absolutely intolerable in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 can eat it. No, that's some bullshit.
Fucking. Oh, it's a fucking gamepad DDR musical!
All you hear is
The seaweed is always greener. It's
It's somebody else's leg!
going
Up there! But that is a big mistake!
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you, bitch?
Why are you so fucking
see.
stupid? Falling
Boy,
in
this is
love
what
with
I
a
was talking
human
about
and
right
shit. They ain't shit, bitch.
right here. See how I'm underwater? See how
No
slow I
cap.
move when I'm not using the jets?
Gen Z
When I use the
Sebastian.
jets.
Oh, I need to send you a video, Colby, from TikTok where this dude is being Professor Snape, but he's like trying to do Snape's lines with a bunch of that like Gen Z slang.
Okay, I don't entirely like that skit though because he doesn't actually use the slang correctly. He says it in the way that a mid-millennial about Colby's age thinks it's used.
Well, that's not the age he is.
Damn.
It's like they did the scene. Lily, after all this time, Stan.
That was funny, but I hate that they ruined this. Like he didn't know how to use slay. Now it's just one of them.
Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot.
Now I'm just gonna have this music stuck in my head all day. This.
I actually have a hilarious ass TikTok to send to Colby that I think I just gotta find it first.
I don't really use TikTok. I don't trust it.
Pika, pika,
Oh, I
pika.
can send it to
Doot, 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 doot.
Have your
500
mother's-
billion points from Gryffindor.
Mr. Potter, you have your mother's thighs.
Mr. Potter, bring me your mother's panties.
Oh my god.
You have your mother's
Mr. Potter,
eyes.
outside I may smell your mother's scent one more time.
Hey,
Please fucking stop. I love Snape.
Colby, you're the only other person on the team right now. Get down here. Oh, we have one other person now. Miss Harry Potter.
You remember the robot chicken joke? Freaking.
I'm coming. Stop hitting your button.
On the Slytherin. Pedophilius repellus.
Stop it. Let me go. So.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Let me go.
I
So.
have a difficult relationship with that animation. Sometimes it's hilarious and other times I'm like, oh god.
Run a little Weasley. It's Leviosa. Leviosa. They fucking don't look at me. We have an objective, and we're the only two people on the team. They have one person. They have one person up on us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll keep an eye on our backs.
Walker, they're coming up behind you.
Giggity.
Move! You're Uber! Don't be a bitch! Why are you hitting him?
Why are you running?
When there's a player being healed by a medic, and you can shoot at the medic, shoot at the fucking medic!
Stop yelling at me.
This is a 2v2. This is a 2v2. We should be able to take this. Da, 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 da. I'm already healing you. What the fuck are you pushing the button for?
Just to annoy you.
Oh shit.
Come on, Walker, you can take him.
Woo! Suck
Oh, wow,
that-
you actually could.
Yeah, suck the fuck down your sarcasm, because I actually fucking did that shit. Ugh.
Walker, are you okay?
When you get a minute,
Ah, you shit, where the fuck are you? There you are. Fucking go. The demo man's back and he's using his pills this time. He's not trying to melee me.
Bill's here.
Ow, ow. He's smart. He's targeting the medic and not the hoobie. Fuck. I'm a dead.
for context with the TikTok dissect, Colby, do you know what the noodle crack prank was?
Peep the name.
So basically what you do is you get some kind of hollow pasta uncooked. You put it in your mouth, keep it hidden, and then you ask someone to crack your back, and when they squeeze, you crunch on it to make them think they did that to your back.
Or just fucking fall limp.
To scare the piss out of your friends. That was all full trash.
Why do I feel like that's something that I would do?
Fuck.
Dude, my
freaking-
my dad did that to my mom, and she was so mad at him. He made her think that she broke his nose.
Bruh.
But that's just the context.
They're divorced now.
I think you heard him.
I was hoping for some whiplash there.
Yeah, no, they got divorced. I mean, at last, because seriously, it was a long time coming. It just needed to happen. It was a band-aid.
Fuck this fucking demo, man. Holy shit. You know what? You know what? You want to both be projectile classes? It's time to bring out the motherfucker.
I know.
If I can actually do an air blast this time instead of just sucking dick at it.
You gotta get the mindset of a demo, and you gotta hit that.
Come on, bitch. Oh, yeah, you know. Up! Up! Fuck. You suck.
Fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo.
You're not a whore if you want
Does
some
anybody
more.
else remember when they
Fuck
said
yeah,
when they used a censored version of Fuck a Duck in Nemo?
Yeah.
Love a duck.
Oh, come on, they're
It's like,
Australian.
hey.
There was no reason he would have censored that in real life.
Love a duck. I'm voiced by Barbosa.
I literally never knew that. I never knew.
You
And
never
now
knew that was.
I'm kind of.
You never knew that was Jeffrey Rush.
I'm kind of having a crisis right now because that guy.
You broke him. It's official close broke him.
Mother.
You okay, Walker?
I got him and he got me.
He exploded.
We gotta hold this cart for 9 minutes.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, because we failed to keep them from the first 2 points like super quick, so they just racked time on their initial starting time.
If only I had a competent partner.
Oh, fuck you! You're the one who couldn't fucking keep your mind on the objective the first time around. And who shot at the player being healed rather than the healer. Don't. I can't. I'm going back to medic because I can't fucking air blast.
Triggering him is.
Because I can't. I'm not gonna hop in. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be nice if he had me?
Shut up, you fucking pyromane. You're a
Triggering him is fun, isn't it? Isn't it, Danielle? Triggering him is fun.
Oh shit!
I can't trigger him like this. So.
Oh, only I can?
Well, I can do it. I get other consequences you don't.
Wait, what kind?
You get to
You don't want. Yeah, I heard what you were about to ask. You don't want to ask that question. You don't want to ask that question. Scout! Scout! I'm healing you, you fuckwit!
Bruh.
keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Do not. Stop it. Oh my god.
Not see that spy that just wrapped up around you guys?
We don't have a spy! They don't have a...
He bumped into you. I saw his cloak.
No, they don't have a spy. They have a scout and a demo. They only have 2 players.
Wait, what did I just see?
Probably the scout fucking zooming by me.
Oh, does he have like a bomb or something?
I'm pretty sure he does, yeah. And...
What?
The fuck was that? That loud ass thunk. That was loud as hell. I was worried because knowing you, I thought that was like a finger or one of your joints just. Call me, everyone's behind us. Just
I dominate.
Do your job! Well, I was trying to quote Moxie. Well, just do your job!
I can't see it, but I'm almost certain his eyes twitching
Up,
right
up,
about
up,
now.
up, 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 upstairs! Good God, you are unobservant.
Well, all you said was up for like.
Well, yeah, because there's a demo man in plain sight and Kobe's looking down. Like, if he even looked halfway up, he would have been like, oh. And the demo man is raining pills on us, and Kobe's just standing there, medic, medic, medic. Like, he's not the only player my beam has to connect you right now.
It's so much fun to trigger him.
Trigger.
Why'd you Uber him? You can't push him to Uber.
We're not pushing the cart, we're red.
Oh, wait, that's right.
I Ubered him because I thought that heavy was going to be more of a problem, but then that heavy died as soon as I Ubered. So that was a wasted Uber, but that was my fault. I popped at a bad time. Someone's laying stickies. He's
I'm not
upstairs.
sure our
He's
turn
upstairs.
inside
He's
waiting on
upstairs.
Smooth as butter.
Awesome.
I'm just
Oh,
worried
fuck.
about when I set it up for the freaking.
You walked into his sticky trap, didn't you? Fuck.
Team deck if it's gonna have problems.
We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Hopefully. I
We're
would
gonna lose.
hope
We're gonna lose. 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 We're gonna lose.
You never know.
He's so triggered right now. Are you alright?
This is a 2v2. We shouldn't be struggling this hard. We're going back to Pyro for this demo. How did that fucking heavy not die?
What do you mean?
I literally had a constant stream for my flamethrower on him for like a solid 30 seconds.
It's a heavy. You don't use the flamethrower on a heavy. At least directly. If you have the back burner, then you
Yeah.
heavy from behind.
Yeah.
You have between you and the heavy is your flamethrower.
All right, now we're on
Far
offense.
back, away from you.
Now we're on offense. We have no reason to lose this because defense is at a disadvantage with a small team, as we just learned.
Watch, you're gonna lose.
Shut the fuck up. So let's see. They got the same demo and they have the same heavy. We can do this. They're sticky trapping the cart, so don't be stupid.
Then turn into a pyro and see if it kills them.
No.
You're
I'm being a
walk right into it.
I'll let Colby's honky ass walk into it because if he's being healed by the cart, he can take it and not
Bruh.
die.
Bruh.
You would be doing so much better if only you had a pyro.
Thomas says, Walker, it's coy. He never pays attention to his surroundings in video games. That's why he dies so much.
What? Hey!
Well, damn. Disrespect is real.
I mean, we're saying it's disrespectful, but are we saying he's wrong?
Yes! I did
Anyone
not
ever
defeat
seen-
Kingdom Hearts 3 in critical mode for this disrespect.
Anyone ever seen him in Fortnite? Just saying.
That's an
Listen
excellent point. Oh, I'm off by myself. Oh, where'd my team go? Oh, that's the enemy. Bang.
Dude,
I did not.
about how his Outlast or Amnesia playthroughs went.
Well, the amnesia was a
Do I need to
bridge.
Talk about when he rushes ahead of the entire team on Fortnite and gets fucked up.
This has now become a coin reference. Enjoy.
You're getting memed on, sir.
I did not agree to this.
Don't do that. It's happening. Deal with it.
It's happening.
Get over here and push the cart.
Alright, I'm pushing.
That's
Wait,
what
why
she
does it
said.
say times 3? There's 2 of us.
Because the scout gets a ×2 rate on capture points and pushing the cart. I did all the work on that and you got the last hit. I literally, you could watch the stream. I sat there shooting him with my scatter gun over. Demo! Colby just walked right past him because apparently Colby doesn't know how to look up when he plays the heavy. Fuck. Because literally every time that demo came upstairs, I had to call it out or he would just be able to rain pills uninterrupted on the heavy.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had
And the heavy's just like, oh, I wonder where these demo pills are coming from.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a pyro right now on your
Stop
chest?
taunting me and either shut up and join the game or... Yeah.
No, I want to tease you. It's not fair that we're going against you.
I walked into a sticky trap!
Oh, if only you had air blast. That would have been nice.
You fucking... They have their own pyro now, so there's no point in trying to go for that strat. X-Men. Fuck you, pyro.
I'm sorry. Are you a demo knight?
No,
I can't see what you're saying.
I'm a bow and arrow sniper.
That's still not smart if you fire a blaster.
He's using the flog.
Oh, never mind. What kind of pyro uses a flog? You're not a self-respecting one, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, hey, J-Boo. Maybe
What
you
up,
need to...
J-Boo?
Maybe you need to refollow my Twitch. Discord, I never trust for notifications because it never tells me when people are live on time. But the last time I had that issue where Twitch wasn't telling me until they were already like an hour in, I had to refollow that person. Oh, you think you're hot shit with your flare gun? SMG! SMG, you know air blast having motherfucker.
Unless they're smart, they'll bring out their shotgun.
He doesn't have a shotgun, he has a flare.
I'm sorry, he has no air blast, and he's using a secondary to be a flare gun, and not a shotgun.
Yep.
This boy is on fire.
Pew! I'm gonna bow and arrow your ass to the wall, Pyro. Just you wait. You mother...
What?
That's like the third time I've done all the fucking damage on somebody and you pegged the last hit.
Well, at least it gives you both.
Let me get my kill. The bomb is nearing a checkpoint. I got the silenced SMG, mate. I wasted it. Damn it. I was trying to use a smart strat, but I fucking wasted it. There's a real smart stratagem where you can use the fact that the cleaner's carbine will give you guaranteed mini crits with the bushwhacker to get just solid melee crits for a while. Fuck! That demo man just pulled a fucking strat I can't even be mad at.
What'd he do?
He missed a pill, switched to his melee, and chased me into it.
That's awesome.
I can't even be mad at that because that was a clever play.
You'll find a way to still be mad. It's you.
Ow! Fuck. I just took a frying pan to the fucking face. God damn it, Bobby! I'm gonna go to Taco Bell and get a blast.
Why the fuck are you still referencing that name? So old.
That was funny.
It's funny, and I like doing the whoa as Hank Hill.
So, Waluigi, what are your stance on immigration?
We need to build a wow. Keep out all those filthy fucking Goombas.
Well, I made it through the ruins.
And all those dirty Koopas.
Wow. Maybe this is why you're not a Smash Brothers, Waluigi. Racist.
Do I need to remind everybody about Mario's Mario Kart meltdown? If anything, I am centrist compared to that guy.
Yeah, but he's a namesake. You're not.
I hope Charles comes back to con. Now that that's like his job now as an ambassador to go to conventions and shit. Get another signature.
Oh, great! I gotta fight this fucking annoying little asshole.
Keep your eyes out for. Oh God, Sentry! Oh God, the demo. Fuck. Okay, you want to play that game? Time to become a loadout that I have nicknamed the Cloak Vampire for Spy. I hope, given that TF2 just passed, despite being almost 20 years old, it just passed its record highest player count. I hope that Valve will pick it back up and start doing more active updates instead of solely relying on just grabbing community maps and being like, hey, here's an update. And it's like, that's not an update. That's just shit that the community put in the community tab months ago. What do you mean update? Where's the update?
Hey, Vader, I have a question for you. Vader.
What?
Vader.
What?
So, you know how in The Rise of Skywalker, my whole plan was to take over Rey's body?
Yeah?
So if I had succeeded, would that have made me trans? Vader?
Would that have made you
Beta?
what?
If I had succeeded, would that have made me trans?
How would that have made you I don't understand.
I'd be a man in a woman's body.
Ugh.
I mean, technically,
That's not how that works. God, you don't make any sense. Do I need to start looking at places for you to live and take the throne?
I'd like to see you fucking try.
I mean, I might not have to try as hard as either of us think, given that your mind seems to be fucking going.
Hey, it was a legitimate question.
Ugh.
that's nice, Papa Palpatine. Now let's get your man to get you down for a nap.
Who the and who? God, how the fuck did I ever listen to your shit?
Because I had the power to save Padme.
Yeah, look how well that fucking turned out.
That was on you, not me.
Bullshit.
You're
You
the one
knew.
who choked her. You're the one who choked your pregnant wife.
You knew.
I mean, that alone can't necessarily be a negative.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna let you marinate on it.
You fucking knew. Don't even give me shit.
Honestly, Oh yeah, like I knew you were gonna kill the younglings, you freaking psychopath.
You said destroy every trace of the Jedi so that they wouldn't reborn the religion. I did.
Hard less on our Jedi. We could have had a whole army of Inquisitors and stuff. It would have been awesome.
Oh, Inquisitors. You mean the Sith that are definitely Sith? You're just wanting to loophole the rule of two?
They're not Sith if they're not competent.
Looks like a duck. It sounds like a duck. It's a fucking duck.
The line between them and a Sith is just how big their cape is.
Yabu says, Mom, Dad, please stop. At
So
that
anyways,
moment at
and-
work yesterday, my two leads started yelling at each other because one of them pissed the other one off, and one of my teammates goes, "I hate when mom and dad fight."
So anyways, Veda, answer the question. If I had taken over Ray's body, would that have technically
No,
made me-
because it's not your body.
Well, exactly.
And even then, knowing you, you probably would have it changed back to have a dick long run anyway.
Exactly.
So you're not trans. It's not lasting. That's not how it works.
I'm just saying, like, you know, the galaxy wanted to cancel me last time. I figured the galaxy can't cancel me if I identify as trans.
So help me God.
You know.
Ugh.
See, that was the real reason I wanted to take Ray's body, because I knew that would make me uncancelable.
Good God.
Don't you mean the Force?
Do not fucking patronize me.
Oh my god! I can't tell if this is a character or if Fox is like actually.
It's character. Me and Colby have been doing gags like that with Vader and Palpatine for
Well,
years.
I know. I've been with you for 8 years. I know. I'm just saying. That one felt good.
You're awfully
Oh,
quiet,
fuck.
Don. You good over there?
Huh?
Oh, just
Well,
making
he's
sure
in a
you're good
level.
over there.
He's in a level he hates, so I imagine he's in focus mode.
Because I know what's waiting for me at the end of this area when I leave. It's a second fight with Claymore, and that's gonna be a bitch and a half since I died to him 1,000 times. He's an absolute spammy son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Who
And then
just
he
fucking
loves
tried to
to shoot
flare
little
gun a
bombs.
pyro? Who do I need to teach why they're stupid? Fucking god damn it. I should not die to rockets this often as a pyro. Why don't you bite me?
That's how he says it. Why don't you?
Third degree, what should we use? You know, the pyro has the only item in the game that's technically a straight upgrade. Which
You're
is
an
the
upgrade.
third degree axe. It literally has no downsides, and it because the upside to it is so situational. Which is that if you hit somebody with it and they have a medic, the medic will also be hit.
By the way, I just thought of something that would be like a Vader's worst nightmare walker. Palpatine actually succeeds in taking Rey's body. Vader! Look at me. I'm sexy.
Ugh. No!
Dude, the granddaughter, bro!
Yeah, well, now it's me. I am my own granddaughter.
Also, I have to ask, what the fuck?
What?
What the fuck happened with my grandkid?
What's the matter with your grandkid?
How did it go so bad? I won't be seduced by the light. No, bitch, you're looking at the story backwards.
Well, you could say from his point of view.
Oh, fuck off. We barely give Obi-Wan a pass on that point of view bullshit.
Dude, not even, because he called him out on that shit.
Point of view.
I mean, weren't you the one who said, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil?
Oh, God. Can we not do that? Can we not talk about that?
Just make him relive his emo phase.
I didn't have an emo phase. I don't know what
You
you're
know,
talking
I'll
about.
say this, you know, instead of just saying from my point of view the Jedi are evil, they did a better job of showing that with Kylo instead of just telling us like you did.
I don't have an air blast. I'm terrible at air blast, so I'm just flogging it up. I still fucking died. It doesn't matter.
Suck.
I do suck as pyro. I need to play a class that I'm not total garbage at. No, I didn't want to click in here. I wanted this one. Bup, 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 bup.
You know, Vader, I just had thought of something. So, you know how I'm currently possessing my granddaughter's body?
Stop talking about it.
Fuck yes, I actually beat him in one go. Let's fucking go.
Anyways,
Sorry.
what are you leading into?
Well, you're a guy, I'm a girl.
Fuck
We
no!
can make some... Get back here, Vader!
Nope. Nope. Where's my TIE X1? You can't fly a ship, so I'm fine.
I don't think you even saved his dick in the fire. So.
No, it's gone! Burned right off. Alright, we're gonna switch game modes. Disconnect.
I actually think I'm feeling a little Team Fortress out.
Okay, I'll just keep playing some single player then. And then if Danielle's ever ready to join me, she can. So I'll just boot you from the party then.
No, no. Vader's just like, for the first time, I'm glad I don't have my penis.
Could you imagine actually feeling your dick and balls burn off, though?
Woo! My God!
Because there's no way he didn't feel every bit of that. Do you think his pants melted to it?
It's one of my favorite things about when Darth Maul got cut in half is you can see him when Obi-Wan makes that jump. He's like, "What the fuck is this guy do?" Oh, shit! I can't feel my penis.
I'm pretty sure that first came to mind.
Yeah, but come on.
At the same time, could you imagine that, like, Clone Wars, Darth Maul beating the shit out of Obi-Wan? Anything more to say? Do you miss your penis? Wham!
I mean, something has to be functioning there, though, because we see him eating and drinking throughout the Clone Wars. It's not common, but he had tea with, Death Watch.
Brother, why have you been so angry and extra frustrated lately? They cut off the arm I use, brother. I'm not coordinated enough with the other one, and this one hurts now.
But anywho, so clearly he has to have some kind of replacement in order for him to be able to drink tea.
Unless
His
the
disappointment
tea
is
comes out
just a
whence
little-
it came?
Disappointment is just a little hole in the front.
There's no way it would be just a little hole, though, given that they have the technology to give you new android parts that have feeling in them
And
and artificial skin. So
I am Darth Maul.
he has to have something there.
I am Darth Maul.
Also, it would be important to point out that he didn't feel like he needed pants until after Death Watch fixed him up with upgrades that we didn't quite see. And then he wasn't as hot. So there's gotta be something.
We got demo night.
Also, just saw what you sent me, Danielle. Nice.
Brother, help me. Nah. I still, to this day, always fuck it up, and my initial thought is that Jim Cummings voiced Scar, and then I'm like, no, he only did the back half of Be Prepared. It was Jeremy Irons being Scar.
I want to talk about a guy who's got mad skills.
Yeah.
Even though,
He also did.
other than Scar, you guys would be disappointed.
That Jim Cummings? Oh, Jeremy Irons, where? Bleh. Bleh.
I liked Paragon when I was a kid, okay? I didn't know that there were books, and little kid me only was watching the movies and rooting for the dragon.
Delicious. I think with Jim Cummings, I think the first place I technically heard his voice was Razul in Aladdin.
I don't remember what my first exposure
Oh.
to Jim would have been.
That is one of the funny, to me, that's one of the funniest non-Robin Williams lines. He's got a sword!
You idiots!
Idiots!
We've all got swords!
That was the funniest Robin Williams line to me in that movie.
Now, see, for me, the funniest line in the movie is my favorite line in the entire movie is when Jafar is first trying to talk to Aladdin as Ababwa. And he's like, so where did you say you were from? Oh, further than you've traveled, I'm sure. And then deadpan Jafar just goes,
Try me.
It's his face and the delivery. I fucking love that line.
I just love Jafar's whole reprise of Prince Ali.
Prince Ali,
Yes, it is he, but not as you know him. Just read my lips and come to grips. This counts as a cover, YouTube. Fuck you. And come to grips with reality.
Good stuff.
Counts as a cover. You get fucking copyright me. And if you put a claim on this, I will fucking highlight this section and send it to your corporate email. I will do it. Don't fuck with me. I'm sick of your shit.
This kid really just said, "Don't fuck with me. I got the power of anime and God on my side."
God and anime on my side. Don't fuck with me. I have the power of Miyamoto and garlic on my side. Wah! Don't fuck with me. I have the power of... Nobody on Waluigi's side.
You suck, Waluigi.
Wee!
Hey, I got quiet as someone who cares.
Damn!
I'm a savage.
Fucking shit, dude.
Nintendo, notice me.
No, we know not
No,
you
we know nothing. We Japanese. We barely know that's our own children, let alone stepchild.
Yo!
You are the redheaded stepchild reject of the
We didn't make you. Camelot make you. Therefore, you are stepchild. So fuck off.
Fuck you.
What? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Come on, Dad. We're tighter than a Japanese family. You doctor? I'm 12. You talk to me when you're doctor.
Walker is racist. Bum, ba-dum.
Bum. I am not. This is jokes. It's all good humor, Haas.
There's your humor.
I can't tell if you're just doing like a with your mouth or if you have a fart on the soundboard.
No, this is.
One of those sounded like one of those sounded wet, like the person that's filmed that had shit in their pants afterwards. Yeah. I'm a fucking child. I'm laughing
It's
at
Woody from
farts.
Josh Gub. It's frickin'. Hey!
Fucker. That's good humor. It's still that of a 6-year-old.
Shut up.
Because fuck it, that's why.
That's just funny, damn it. Brrr. Because you know whoever ripped that fart for them to record that fucking shit his pants.
Yeah?
He is mentally. Can't hear it.
My laugh doesn't make
I got
a
this one,
sound.
too.
Nerf this.
You were literally bringing out this kid's inner child.
Yup, and you're fucking welcome.
He's doing that ghost laugh toy, if you remember what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You sounded that laugh you just did sounded like, I don't know if any of you still watch any of the newer Angry Video Game Nerd reviews, but he reviewed this.
Yeah.
Have you seen his review of the Aladdin Deck Enhancer?
Yeah.
That laugh you did just there sounded like Aladdin when he caught the Aladdin shitting in the top of his toilet. What the fuck? Which could you? I don't know if you or don't know this term, Colby, but could you imagine someone actually giving you an upper decker to have to deal with? You know what an upper decker is?
What is being
Probably
contested?
when you describe, but
An upper
then
decker.
when you face it, it's like a dog.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an upper decker. Is when somebody shits in the tank part
Yeah, I
of
know,
the
I know
toilet.
what it is.
I'm describing it for Colby.
Make your face in is like a dog.
I'm telling Colby what it is. It's when somebody shits in the tank part, so every time you flush, your toilet refills with shit water.
And then I'm gonna make sure I take
Colby?
a few Cheerios.
I'm here, just mildly disgusted.
If you treat them like the animals they're behaving. Rub the noses in it. Make them sit there.
Damn, treating people like animals? That's not cool.
What?
I said, damn, treating people like animals? That's not cool.
If they're gonna behave like that, that's why I say we should neuter rapists. If they're gonna behave like an animal, they should be treated as one.
I did.
There's a chick who came up with a great rape deterrent that that got denied sale in the U.S. because it was inhumane. Because it was like an inverse condom with barbs in it. That if someone stuck their dick in without her removing it first for consensual sex, the barbs would sink into his dick and can only be removed surgically.
Well, of course our government's not gonna approve of that. How many rapists are in our government?
Fucking yeah.
You know, there's a reason they had Jeffrey Epstein killed. 2/3 of our government were probably guests at his island.
Well, either way, it didn't do anything because the CIA decided to release his entire alphabetized guest book.
Then why isn't there like a bunch of people in prison now?
Because even though they can prove they were there, they don't have enough validity to prove what they did there.
What they did there? It's Pedophile Island!
Which, fun fact, Donald Trump has over 12 marked visits under his name in the book. And his entire family, other than the youngest son, had been there more than once.
How is that even a thing, man? Like, why?
Towel.
Okay, I'm hesitant to ask, but I need to know for sure. Because I've heard rumors, and I hope they're not true. Please tell me that's not true, because people are saying Tom Hanks was there.
No, that's not true. He's not in the book. People say he was there, but he was not there. The accusations of him being a pedophile are blatantly false.
Okay.
I have a really fucked up joke in my head, but I don't know if I should say it. Because there's I'm in the
You
si-
wanna run it by me and I can write you it first?
No, because you're one of I worried how upset it'll make you.
Let's run it by me first.
Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna make the joke. I mean,
If
maybe.
it's a Michael Jackson joke, I take them over there.
maybe if Epstein opened that island a little sooner, we wouldn't have had the whole Neverland Ranch mess.
Bruh.
What I say?
Wait! No, don't hurt me. Oh,
Don't hurt me. Damn.
What I say?
ow!
What I say?
Don't do it. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Ow!
You're what?
She's technically hitting me with a pillow, but she's doing the ow, that thing that girls do where they can make a pillow feel like a bag of bricks.
What are you? Say it.
Oh, what do you want me to say?
Say you're sorry.
I'm
You're-
sorry.
You're stupid.
I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Ow!
Michael Jackson was a great person.
This pillow hurts.
Wait a minute, did you two just literally have a Megatron Starscream moment?
Yes, I'm stupid.
The fact that makes Danielle Megatron.
Hey, I may be in social situations more the one to do what she says, but it's all fine and good because when we come back to the bedroom, I get to know that I'm always top. I don't give a fuck. YouTube can flag it if they want. There's technically no suggestive language there. Fuck! Goddamn spy. Point me.
Danielle, the fact that I don't know if you're aware that you just had a Megatron Starscream moment with Walker.
Boing! What makes me a good demo mod? Well, if I was a bad demo mod, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with ya.
That'd be a hell of a cosplay you could do.
Damn, because I think
Megatron
they could hear the sounds of the pillow impact.
Fucking Megatron and fucking Starscream cosplay. And we know who would be Megatron.
Well, but he's taller than me. I'm short. Plus, people always say that Starscream's feminine anyway. Might as well spill the whole gender bet.
At the same time, some might argue Walker's more feminine.
Oh, bullshit. I have my
That's not a
effeminate.
dig-
I have my effeminate moments because I am bisexual, so there's that. But
And that wasn't a dig at you, Danielle. For full disclosure, that was just a dig at him.
you know, fucking Danielle pointed out to me the other day that I 200% for my female friends have like a gay bestie mode.
A gay bestie mode?
Yeah, like
Okay, when we were just friends and how I seen him interact with Kira, he and CL, I seen him do it too. He slipped into a gay bestie type bestie.
which is why she thinks I had so many friends that were girls versus all my friends in high school.
That's hilarious.
Cause like a girl that I care about in that friendship way will like start shit talking themselves, and my immediate response is I'll be like, "Girl, stop that shit right now."
See, he's not even like advocating for the joke. I actually heard him say that when Kira started shit talking herself the other day.
Ooh, a frying pan to the shins, Pyro. Take that. Fuck.
Yeah, literally replace what you got. Fucking. Just hear smack, smack, smack. Say you're sorry. I'm sorry. Say you're stupid. I'm stupid. It's totally Megatron and Starscream.
I don't know why, but very specifically that feels early Prime Megatron and Starscream to me. Before, I thought I fell through a roof for a second. Before Starscream started trying to go out on his own in Prime. One of my favorite Starscreams is Tom Kenny's Starscream from the 2007 Transformers animated. Thinks he killed Megatron. Yes! Yeah! Somber face. Somber face.
You're either lying or you're stupid.
I'm stupid! I'm stupid! That's right, bitch.
I mean, like, he folded to that real quick.
I mean,
Well,
he
to be
gets
fair,
literally by everyone he gets shipped with, he gets shit talked by. So
to be fair, Megatron was holding a cannon to his face.
yeah, but like he also takes a lot of shit from Knockout. He takes a lot of shit from in some generations of Transformers, people ship him with a few other Decepticons, all of whom treat him like shit in the same way.
I mean, he was pretty quick to throw Knockout under the bus.
That's true. It's all his fault. Yeah. What?
Well, but that's not what I mean. I mean that they'll verbally insult him, and he'll fold, like, immediately. Because degrading doesn't always mean just flat abuse. It means consensual name-calling.
I mean, in the Starscream thing, he's usually a traitor and /coward. which is why the Armada version of Starscream still sticks out as one of the more unique takes of on the character.
Yeah. I love the relationship that he had with the girl.
Oh, Alexis.
And then, like, her little stone that he gave her from Mars fucking shatters when he dies. I was like,
What was that noise you just made?
That was me cutting off my breath mid-inhale. Because my mans gave me the feels.
Only the second iteration of Transformers 2, because before that we had Beast Wars, but that was a sequel to the OG show.
Yeah. So technically it was the first reiteration, but third generation. Because Beast Wars is treated as its own generation.
Something like that.
Beast Wars. Beast Wars. This show's animation did not age well.
Honestly, a show's animation doesn't have to age well if the storytelling or acting is still good.
Yeah, but the acting...
animation is shit.
the acting didn't age well for Beast Wars either. Whoa, it's Megatron!
Like, I will be distracted if the animation is terrible.
Okay, no, that's fair. Like, okay, I guess for me, CG animation I can handle a bit dated. Like,
Have you seen...
Well, dated is one thing. Being bad is another.
Have you seen the robot chicken bit with the panda?
yeah, I showed you guys that. The fact they got fucking David K to reprise his role as Megatron for that.
Did you see what Robot Chicken did with the clones? They actually got
Oh.
the Clone Wars voice actor to come back for it.
That's because D. Bradley Baker's a fucking doof.
You know what I'm talking about, Corey?
Yeah, yeah. Your penis is my penis.
They actually got him to do that. It kills me that that's in a weird way canon voice lines from our clones.
What kills me is I may have PTSD, but that is a fucking maximal.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was the most character I ever had to be.
Holy shit, I almost died. How goes the Mega Man Legends, Don?
And the next runes already, but I hate these ones too because it's all fire shit. It's the one with the giant Reaver mod. I'm just trying to get to a save spot so I can actually save. God damn.
I'm just gonna do
This big
this
motherfucker.
MVM campaign. This is the plan. And then when I'm done there, we can either decide where to go from there, or we can go with the original plan and watch Days of Future Past.
If you can, Walker, try to get her to watch the Rogue cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have it on my Voodoo.
Why is this one throat cut?
Because she was cut completely from the original film.
What?
Was she? I thought she still had scenes from the original film.
Nope, none. They only brought her in the extended edition.
Why?
Hence why I recommend you watch the Rogue cut. Right, I get that. Like, you felt like they simplified all the characters way too.
Up to the time that they don't have done into them, and then there's just making them absolutely two-dimensional. Like, if you just watched the movies, would you know that Aurora was a master cockpit?
Why the black chick gotta be a lockpick?
Because
Damn.
when her parents died when she
again why they had to pick the black character.
Everyone was black where she was at.
Yeah, but they could have had any character grow up with a backstory being a thief, and they chose the black chick.
I mean,
Why did
yeah.
Ghostbusters 2016 have to make the black character the silly, goofy one?
Because they kind of did that in the original
If you
Ghostbusters.
just watched the X-Men movies, would you even know that Aurora was from Africa and wasn't African American? You wouldn't.
Yeah, because Halle Berry barely even fucking tries for the accent. She had the brown... Well,
At least she still gave a good performance.
yeah.
Yeah, but they just kind of took everybody and made them just the very face values of what they were. And sometimes not even that. Like in the comics, Nightcrawler is a goofy, upbeat, sunshine character who's a little bit of a man slut. Would you have gotten any of that in Next 2?
The only thing other than his Catholicism that they got was the fact that him and Storm had a decent connection in that movie. And X2 is my favorite of the X-Men movie. Fuck! God damn it.
Like, they didn't even get the one detail about Kurt that is regularly said, which is that he's furry. He's fluffy. Regularly his fur is referred to be like velvet.
Do you know why Alan Cumming didn't come back for X3? He only agreed to do X2 because he was friends with Bryan Singer. So when he found out they canned Bryan Singer from the director's chair, he was like, well, fuck you. Yeah, fuck the original plan. We're just going to play a couple, like 2 more maps and then quit because this MVM campaign's not going anywhere.
Didn't Bryan Singer turn out to be a creep, though?
Yeah, which is unfortunate. No, Brian, no, they need to be 18.
I also really didn't like that they added the whole self-harm thing to Kurt. Like, that was unnecessary.
Thank God, my new mic arm will be here tomorrow. Thank God, finally.
I need to get a new
Awesome.
mic arm. My mic arm is starting to give out.
Yeah, ask Koi. I've had this mic on for what, a month, if that, and it's already fucked.
Damn, that's really
That mic
And
arm
this mic arm was $80 fucking.
That
But-
mic arm has also been beating the shit out of him. It's been abusing him.
Yeah, this mic arm's like, hey, guess what? Every time you sneeze, I'm gonna fucking knock you in your nose. Why? Cause fuck you. And I don't like setting a $500+ fucking microphone sitting on a cheap little $5 pillow that has it at an angle so I can actually talk into the damn thing. I don't like that because it makes me feel weird about it because also this is an expensive ass microphone.
My whole microphone setup, arm, mic, and box is about $100.
What mic you running, bruh?
The like MXL V63M, I think.
If you're ever trying to get a good XLR mic, AT2020 and a Scarlett Solo.
Yeah, this is a very good mic for the price.
Yeah, Scarlett Solo is gonna run you like 110.
It's a couple years old, but it still works great to my knowledge. Yeah, because I went to my buddy Jacob, who works in the sound field, and was like, "Hey, here's $100. Give me the best sound setup you can put together."
Yeah, if you ever get the money or the time to actually like get the money to put to the side, you can save up and get what Koi's getting and what I already have. Frickin' a TC Helicon Go XLR. They're like, if you catch them on sale, $400. But
Jesus.
you get pretty much name an XLR mic, it will run it. And you can break every individual audio. Like, okay, you can break your Discord, separate slider control. Your game, separate slider control. Your system, separate slider control. Your mic, separate slider control. 4 different sliders. And you can do funny shit like this. And then if you need to edit your stuff, you'd be like, well, that. And then, like, let's say you want to mute your mic. There's a mute button. You hit the mute button, it mutes you. Or if someone says something funny, you catch them on there, you just go like this. And you caught them. But also, the other cool thing is, you can have, like, a low threshold, so it'll pick you up properly. but you can also make it so it sound deadens everything else.
That would be handy now that you got a kid.
Yeah, definitely.
Their app is very integrated and good, but if you want the best of the best, like because the OXLR is no longer going to get dev support, save up. I know this is going to sound a lot because you do have a little one. It's called the Rode Procaster 2. This thing is $699.99 plus tax. It's like $750 fucking dollars, dude. It's expensive, but it has 8 sliders for individual control. But it has 8 sliders, and you can hook multiple mics up to it. You can literally run 2 mics off of one, like up to 4 mics off of one system.
Damn.
And they're hybrid ports, so if you got like an instrument, like a guitar, what have you, you can run that as the third mic input.
Yeah. My mic box that my mic plugs into is a Behringer right now.
Mm-hmm. Like, but if you really wanted to, even though the GoXLR doesn't get any more updates, it's still a solid piece of equipment.
Zoom tight.
But if you could, if you were able to save up the money, get the fucking what's it called? The Rodecaster 2 is what it's called. Rodecaster Pro 2 is what it's called. It's like, yeah, because that's my next upgrade. Is I'm getting one of those. That thing is complex as hell to set up, but once you get it set up, it's ready to rock, and it is so worth it.
It's ready to rock, and rock it will.
Yep. I was actually trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this GoXLR when I do get the money together to actually get the Rodecaster 2 Pro 2. I'm debating on what the fuck to do with this thing, whether to let it sit around and gather dust or, I don't know, sell it to someone at this point. I don't even fucking know anymore. Because I have the GoXLR stand that's for it. Makes it so instead of it sitting flat, it can be up at an angle.
Did I say something so I can ask around with you?
What? Oh, I thought I said something. I was like, everyone went quiet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just in focus mode because I'm trying not to lose this game.
I feel it. It's fucking almost 2:30 in the morning for me.
It's 1:30 in the morning for us, just about 3 minutes too.
Oh, you're an hour behind me. Cole, you're an hour ahead, right?
No, I'm also an hour behind.
Yeah, he's in the same time
Oh.
zone. We're in the same state. He's just about 4 hours south from me.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Why was I thinking you were an hour ahead? Huh.
Yeah, maybe some stuff mixed up.
I must be getting you confused for Joe's time, because Joe's in New York. So. I
Actually,
was
those-
watching the Batman movie, the old one, the 1989 one,
Oh yeah.
with Coda, CL. They were doing a watch party in Coda's server. But I was like, man, I'm kind of bored. I want to talk, want to chat with friends, and I don't really want to be like one of those guys that like talk through like the whole fucking movie and be weird as shit. And I know tomorrow they're doing that watch party thing, so I don't even know if they're gonna be around much tomorrow. You know that every Saturday that CL does her subscriber thing.
Right.
I gotta fucking... When I stream tomorrow, I gotta fucking fulfill my promise to my audience and make another part of the Security Breach Ruin DLC. Which I don't want to do, but I promise I'd do it, and I promise I'd complete it. I just hate those free roam games.
Hey, Coy,
What's up?
who do you think could utilize this GoXLR more? Coda or CL? Honest.
Who do I think would utilize it more?
I'm thinking CL.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
because she streams the most. Granted, Coda works a full-time job, so that's understandable.
Right.
Joe's already got one. You're working on the goal to get one. It wouldn't really make much sense for
Do
them.
you have a link to it so I
because
can look at it?
the one that would make more sense for them because they have two setups would be the Rode Procaster 2, because you could plug both mics into it and control it through one computer. And you can, well, actually, what the other thing with the Rode Procaster 2 is you can hook that one system into two computers.
I slam my penis in the car door. I slam my penis in the car door.
It's worse when he's drunk.
Arky Cosmo, hello to you in my chat. I can't read what you text because it looks to be Russian, I think is what that text is. And I don't know if Restream Chat has a translate function. So my apologies.
It does not.
Thank you, Joe.
It does not. Huh?
I said Joe, didn't I? Don.
I was like, wait a fucking second. Motherfucker, who the fuck you say to me, you little shit? Nah, you didn't. I'm just giving you shit, man.
I'm just a nervous person when it comes to talking to people and the possibility of accidentally pissing someone off, because I don't get to talk to people that often because I don't have as many direct online friends as Colby does, and my main social interaction is work.
I mean,
So
like I
I'm
said,
always
man,
like, I can't lose what friends I do have or I'll be alone. And I know
like
that's
said,
really
man,
sad.
You're always welcome here.
You're my
You guys are
companion.
always-
You're my life companion. I always have you. Sorry.
But
Anyways,
you're always welcome here, and everyone in my server is chill as hell. Ask Coy,
yeah.
because he knows how I am. I'm a chill environment person.
Yeah. You are.
God damn, yo, Coy, go look at Joe's stream real quick.
All right.
He just got a fucking insane raid. What the fuck?
When's the last time you saw a spy with?
I don't see the raid message. I just see raid, but I don't see.
Yeah. It just said he got raided by 71 people, dude.
Oh damn!
What the?
Holy
fuck?
shit! Can I
just
get
saw
that?
I just saw a 71 person raid. I was like, oh my fucking god! What the fuck happened?
Lucky motherfucker.
I want to get.
God damn!
I want to get fucking raided by 70 people. Please.
Hey yo, I wish. I was happy with the 2 raids I got today. One from Koi and one from CL.
I'm happy to get raided at all.
Bruh.
There's a new bar opening in my town tomorrow. I'm going to.
Nice. I don't drink. Unless you want to count soda.
I drink a shit ton of that too.
Facts.
We only
You
drink
have.
on vacation. Usually on
Are you
vacation.
a Pepsi or a Coke man?
I'm a Pepsi guy. Mountain Dew all day.
Same motherfucker.
Hey,
To the point where you have an unhealthy addiction.
Baja Blast in the can? I'm just saying. That
Baja-
shit slaps.
I gotta say, I think Baja Blast is an overrated flavor.
Okay. Baja Blast in the can is good, but you can't knock the fountain. The fountain will always be number one.
Fountain is the one he tasted.
Maybe you're one of those guys that doesn't like the fountain. You just like the cans. Try it in the cans. I think it's still available if you got a Sam's Club membership. And if you don't, get one because it's gonna save you a shitload of money on groceries, man.
Yeah, we are the nearest
Not one
Sam's.
that delivers?
Nope, the nearest Sam Clubs and Costco are both in Salt Lake, which is like at least a 30, 45
They
minute
won't
drive.
deliver to you?
Nope, the only delivery I can get grocery store wise is from my local Walmart since I have Walmart Plus.
Where we live,
Bruh. If Walmart could deliver to you, why can't Sam's Club? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, just to give you some context, Don, you know how I live in the nice part of St. George? Or the nice part of Utah? Walker and
Yeah.
Danielle live in the armpit of Utah.
Oh. So, like,
Our town,
fuck nowhere?
it's not bumfuck nowhere. Our town, I don't want to say the name on stream, but our town is
No.
like right outside of the capital city, Salt Lake. And that's how
You're right outside the city's areas.
that's how we survive. Is
Alright.
anyone trying to get to the city might drive through us and be like, "Hey, look at all these fucking gas stations and fast food restaurants."
we have literally nothing out here. Literally, until this one door opened up, we had these little places with our bowling alley. Beyond that, movie theater, that's all we have in this town.
Bruh.
And out of the fast food restaurants, half of them are all fucking Mexican food.
Damn. I've been actually seriously considering. I'm debating on moving states myself because I live in Minnesota and
Don't fucking
this
move here.
state sucks ass.
I want to move the fuck out of Utah.
Well, what about St. George, Walker? St. George is pretty fucking nice.
I'd rather just fucking get out of Utah altogether.
He wants
Why?
to live in Nevada.
I understand that.
Because
St.
Nevada's...
George is like...
'Cause-
St. George is right next to Nevada.
Yeah, but if I buy pot in Nevada and then smoke it in Utah, I could still go to prison.
Wait, Utah isn't legal?
Utah is medically legal if you have a green card, which is a bitch to get, because if you don't get it out of state and then bring it in state, Utah basically expects you to have cancer to get a green card.
Yeah, they would hate me.
And then it's not even just cancer. It has to be like progressed cancer for you to get it.
Well, no. Even if you're
Well, they would
like
hate me.
right beginning stage 1, they'll give it. They've laxed it a little bit. But the bullshit about
have, like CBD,
yeah, they still have CBD, and technically
like the Delta 8.
Delta 9.
Be careful with Delta 9.
Why?
You know what it's cut with, right? Fire retardant.
Yee. Yeah, that
Shit, you fucking not, dude.
Delta 9 is what we have in Utah if you want something that's legal but and not medically regulated. Delta 9.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There was a whole
Yeah.
vote of whether it was legal, and a large majority of citizens voted to make it all around legal, but the church vetoed it.
Because Utah bends the knee and sucks the Mormon church's fucking dick. So when the church went, no! Because religion, but actually it's because the leader of the church has interest in pharmaceuticals, and that would be really hurt if we legalized weed.
Oh, what? Because pharmaceuticals are so much better for you? Yeah, okay. Fuck off.
So they fucking blocked it, and then the state was like, but that's gonna make everybody mad, and nobody will vote for it. So they put forth the compromise, big ass air quotes, bill. And that's why. That's the main reason.
Minnesota made it legal.
That's why I want to move the fuck out of Utah. Minnesota's too cold.
Well, Minnesota, we may have brutal ass winter. Like, hey, you wanna know what's cool though about Minnesota? Guess how many plants you can grow per person?
How many?
8. So you guys
8
could technically
fucking
grow,
plants?
You can go 8, 16. You could technically grow 24 since you would have three people. Yes, they would
Fuck
count
yeah,
the little
dude.
one.
No.
Yes.
You wanted to move to a colder state. There you go.
What green thumb do you have?
You don't need a green thumb to
No,
grow pot.
you
Pot
don't.
just grows.
No, it takes a lot of time and care to take care of it. But if you have the money to get one of these little pre-built greenhouse type thingies, you get the bigger ones that are like fucking $1,500. They're fucking expensive. But they have the exhaust, they have the lighting, they have the proper irrigation system. All you gotta do is water it, trim it, let it grow, man. And then, of course, you know, when it gets bigger, transfer to a bigger pot, and so on and so on.
You wanted to move to a colder state than my initial pick. There you go.
Do you have the money to get us there?
Not yet.
I mean, I was seriously thinking about moving to Texas. I've been considering
I
it.
will buy.
Yeah, fuck that. That shit is a conservative Republican hellscape. Sorry, I got political there for a second, but that's why I'll never move there.
Fair enough.
I'm just, that's the reason I'm done with big political now. Didn't mean to let it out.
Mine isn't.
God damn it! Can it be Tuesday yet? Fuck! I want my dude chair already.
Feel that.
Like for me, it's.
Oh, hurts.
After I get my new VR headset, the next thing I want to save up for is a nice chair.
I got mine from Wayfair for like $250.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and it has a little footrest that pops up too, and a massage function for one of the big huge cushion that sits to your back. It has a USB thing that plugs into like a USB, and it has a massage function. So if you got a sore, irritated back, it'll help a lot. Hey, I'm just trying to say, hey, you have a good chair if you spend a lot of time gaming and stuff. You need that shit. You know what I mean?
I'll be right back. I need to restart my computer real quick.
Okay.
All right. What'd you break this time? What'd you break this time?
Who knows? The world may never know.
Yeah, well, fucking.
Well, with that, I think I'll stick around to chat, but I think I'm gonna end the stream at very least, since it's been a little over 3 hours. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch on one platform, make sure you follow me on the other one. Thank you to Thomas, the girl who was cool 3492, Christopher Rubles,
Okay, that worked.
Jboo123, not Jboo, Meteor Thunder, which I think is Angel Dust with a new name, because it's the same icon. Thank you all for participating in the chat. I will always try to call out the names of everybody in my chat while I am able.